Hello, folks, and welcome to the Storytime Showcase. Take it away, Allie.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Storytime Showcase. Woo, of March Caprice 6. So happy to have you here. So exciting. I hope you're ready to snuggle up and be comfy. I hope you got your coffee and your snacks and are just ready to be comfy, cozy. Storytime with us. Yes. So I'm here. If you don't know me, hello, my name is Allyphant. I am the writing lead for March Caprice. And I have a piece in here that we'll get to a little bit later. But you can find me on my socials on dreameaterallyphant.com, but more on that later. I've got with me a lovely panel of people, my besties, my Shaylas. I've got Greenie and I've got Yoroshiu. So why don't we take it away and you guys can introduce yourselves. So let's start with Greenie.
All right, yeah, hi, folks. I'm Greenie the Goblin, your friendly neighborhood Green Goblin with no relation at all to Willem Dafoe. I am not, or rather, I am pretty new to the experience of working with the Storytime Showcase. This will be my first time here, and I'm going to be learning a lot about this community as we go through. I'm mostly here for vibes, but I'm very happy to be part of this stream today. And I'll pass it to you, Yoro.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Yoroshu. On or if you go to AO3, you might know me as Moonlit_Blossom. I'm one of the writers for March Caprice, and this is my first time on live stream, so I hope I do you all justice. And I'm here to celebrate all of the writers in our writing in our Storytime showcase, and just the writers in general. So I'm so excited and a bit nervous, but I know everyone here did great, and I hope you all have a good time. Happy March Caprice!
Yes, happy March Caprice.
Happy March Caprice.
Yeah, all right. Are we ready to get started then?
I'd say we're ready, so
Yep.
let's jump on in.
Okay. Whoa, who is this?
Ooh,
Who could this be?
Who could it be? It might not. You might have a clue from the big elephant over there that looks just like me. Yes, this is Allyphant. Me. It me. Yeah, let me put this in the chat.
It you.
It's you.
Alright, there we go. Alright, and we're gonna start off. So this is my piece. So I will read my summary. So here we go. My piece is called Opposite Ends of Paradise. Sora and Riku find themselves in a world of pranksters' paradise, where they are both pushed to their limits in very opposite directions. Ooh.
Ooh.
Alright, and my description is, hello Jello friends! My piece this year is called Opposite Ends of Paradise. It's a world retelling of Prankster's Paradise from Dream Drop Distance. I've been wanting to rewrite this world for a while now because I always felt that it never did Pleasure Island justice. Where is the trauma? Where is the drama? Where are the donkeys? It's all here in my story. And it was very fun to write a Disney world from scratch and try to make it as authentic of a portrayal as possible. I hope you enjoy it, and happy March Caprice!
Heck yeah! Happy March Caprice!
Woo!
Yeah. All right. Well, do we want to see what's in here? This looks exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Let's jump on in. Here we go.
Alright. Riku follows Pinocchio down to the ocean, cleaving through nightmares alongside Allyphant and Kamoribat. Once they find the little puppet boy, Pinocchio looks distraught as he paces up and down the shore.
I gotta get out of here!
He mumbles.
But, no, I can't go in there. It's...
Pinocchio!
Riku calls out, getting his attention.
Oh, it's you, mister.
The boy greets.
My name's Riku.
He introduces.
What's the matter? Why do you want to leave this place so badly?
This place, it's cursed.
Pinocchio clutches onto his donkey ears, as well as the tail that definitely hadn't been there before.
Cursed?
Riku raises a silver eyebrow.
What do you mean?
All of the boys here, they'll...
Hey, Lampwick, are you okay?
Sora moves closer, holding out a hand with concern.
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
The other boy asks, looking at him funny.
Because you're...
Sora points to his head. Lampwick raises a brow and touches his cheeks. Sora only gestures higher. When Lampwick touches something soft and strange atop his head, his eyes widen. He moves his hands all over his face, feeling fur appear right under his fingertips.
What?
Lampwick scrambles to a mirror, and what he sees causes him to scream. Hee hee hoo hoo. What you think?
Foreboding.
Foreboding.
Yeah, I mean, to what you said in your description, I do feel like Prankster's Paradise doesn't really sell, like, how much of a childhood trauma, like, formative moment that scene of Pinocchio is.
It's scary!
It's terrifying.
Have you watched it? Monstro is terrifying!
Yes!
Oh my god!
Yeah. It is so scary. And so going into this where we're actually having Sora experience Lampwick's transformation in real time, and that's like a horrifying concept, and I feel so bad for our friends.
I know.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring that trauma in just for you guys, for March Caprice.
It's so good.
Yeah, I just love how like the contrast of Riku and Sora's experiences here. I think you captured that so well, and not only in just this excerpt, but the whole piece. Like there's like this building tension as it goes, and it's so like exhilarating and just so well written. Ally, you're amazing. And if you want to read the whole thing, yeah, if you want to read the whole thing, everyone, you should go check it out on the Artist Alley and also on like Ally's website.
Perhaps
My
go to the Artist
website.
Alley?
Yeah, my website, dreameaterallyphant.com, is where you can find all my stuff. Also, my secret stash of Kingdom Hearts jokes. Don't tell nobody. And Greenie, could you go back to the last slide? I forgot to give a shout out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 1 second. Let me... There you go.
Yes, wonderful art done by Fruitoon.
Ah, yes.
You knocked it out of the park. I've been staring at it the entire time since it was made. I hope you love it. Love you, Fruitoon.
Yeah, Fruitoon is super, super talented.
Yeah.
Let's
right.
see what chat has to say.
Yeah, let's see what chat has to say.
Thank Fruitoon.
Thank Fruitoon.
Thank you.
I'm seeing Mama.
Oh no.
Oh, that's terrifying. Nightmare fuel.
Yes.
Tell her
Yes,
tales.
thank Fruitoon. We
Thank
love
Fruitoon.
Fruitoon. All
Yeah.
right. Are we
Oh,
ready
man.
to go to the next one?
I'd say so. Yeah, sure. Let's get this
Okay.
going. So I'll fly through. Here we are. Okay, so
Who do
this
we
is Girls' Day In, brought to us by April Flowers. And then I believe, do you have a summary for us, Sally?
I do.
Okay, cool.
So, April Flowers, Girls' Day In. What happens when there's no Heartless? You have a Girls' Day, of course. A peek into the life of Inkeyri, Naminé, Shion, and Olette as they chat.
Awesome. And so I'll be reading the description here. So, hello, it's April Flowers. I'm a KH fanfic writer. This is my second time back for March Caprice, so for this, I wanted to do something much more low-key. While this is part of my larger Prince of Ashes saga, this is pretty self-contained. I got inspired by how various comedy shows will often have segments of the characters talking about random things unrelated to the plot, with the opening bit being inspired by a scene from, I apologize, Poirot? Episode after the funeral. I'll be posting this chapter in my AO3 fanfic keys to heaven after the presentation. Thanks again for another year.
We love a Women's History Month story.
Absolutely. All right.
Yeah, happy Women's History Month.
Happy
Yeah.
Women's History Month. Happy WHM.
Yes, and I think it's very interesting. So this is part of my April Flowers wrote. This is part of my larger saga. Ooh, that's interesting. You'll have to check it out and go to archiveofourown.org/Prince April Flowers.
Yeah. There's more to discover over there. All right. Well, do we want to jump into this?
Yeah, let's
cool.
go.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Let's see. Naminé squinted her eyes, observing Olette and Shion chatting, her sketchbook in her lap and pencil in her hand. The trio were sitting around the raven-haired girl's room, relaxing, doing each other's nails and talking about random things. Everyone else was out of the house for one reason or another. Olette must have noticed her staring because she glanced over with a frown.
Do I have something on my face or something?
Naminé blushed.
Oh, no, sorry. I was just thinking about something.
She hesitated for a moment.
Could you hold this pencil to your face?
Olette frowned.
What?
cute.
It's so cute. Very Women's History Month vibes. I love to see Naminé and Xion just have a moment to just exist, and especially with Olette, like that's a trio I don't think I've read about before.
Yeah, that is a really fun combination of characters. And yeah, I love that this is just kind of a moment for them to just kind of hang out. It's like, it has that energy of just like hanging out with your friends on like a Saturday or something like that. And you're like, you know, I want to try something, or like, I want to see if this works or something like that, you know, just out of the blue. It's a cute moment.
Yeah, it's just like the feeling is extremely warm, and I think April he handles like the character dialogue like very well. Like I could feel Naminé and I could feel Olette through through their words alone, and it's just really cool seeing writers bringing these characters to life in their own way, and especially in scenarios we don't get to see in the games. It's really neat.
It was very like organic dialogue between all of them too, and it was very like believable for Naminé to use her art to interact with other people. It's just a very short and sweet story. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is very, very cute. Looks like chat also seems to agree.
Yeah.
Oh, Chara, why does school exist? I want to hear story. I know.
Yeah.
Boo school.
Got a lot of people coming in
Boo
saying
school.
cute. I love the girlies. Twilight Town girlies. Yeah.
We love the girlies.
Yeah, and thank you, April Flowers. Thank you for bringing this in. Don't thank us. You did great.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, loved it.
All right. And once again, also, if you want to find this, I believe you can find this piece and other works by April Flowers over on their AO3. And also, you can find this piece in the Artist's Alley. Woo! So head on over there if you want to give this one a full read. All right. Shall we take a look at what's up next?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's jump forward.
Oh, thank you, March Caprice. You're quick on the draw. Okay. So fast. Thanks, March. All right. We've had bookwormally. Let me read. All right. So her piece is the 14th. Quadratum is a city of dreams and ghost. Xehanort has long been familiar with both in this life and the last.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. And let me read Bookwormely's description. We saw in Dark Road that Xehanort, as a student, told Ericus that it'd take 13 lifetimes to fix the world, and then he'd take a 14th to see the new world. This piece is about that 14th life, and how I think a character like Xehanort would handle a new life and world, with a little intrusion by a character he wouldn't expect. I'll admit that young Master Xehanort as a character has made me think for a number of years now. What started as a joke with my wife, what if he had to interact more directly with characters close to his age like Demyx and Ienzo, has since become a lot of thought on who he is as a person besides a villain. With Dark Road, I got a whole lot more to think about. Tragedy shapes a person deeply. It doesn't excuse everything Xehanort does, but it certainly deepens the explanation of why. Someday I will have a TED Talk about him. So, given another chance at life, what would he do with it? What does a person haunted by tragedy do when that tragedy no longer exists? I had fun thinking about it, and I hope people enjoy my piece.
Ooh, yes, make a TED Talk, please, Bookwormely.
Please, yes, please host that TED Talk.
Please.
Next March Caprice. March Caprice.
Next.
Yeah.
As a Dark Road enjoyer, I really love this piece, and can't wait to share. Can't wait to read this excerpt for you guys.
And can we talk about that cover? Love
yes.
it.
Yeah,
that's a nice cover.
Look at those shoes.
Look at those shoes.
I believe Bookwormely took this picture herself and submitted it, and it looks perfect. Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah. Chef's kiss.
Cool. All right. Shall I send us into the excerpt?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Boom.
Frustration chokes him. Another miss, or maybe just another mistake. He's often wondered if he's simply mad, imagining another world and lives. No matter how real they feel, they have yet to prove themselves to be so. Maybe that's what makes it all feel wrong. Maybe he is the problem, the broken piece. Do the mad worry about their sanity? The pounding in his head silences the world around him. Xehanort can feel people going past in the swish of motion behind his back. No doubt their eyes slide over him, noting his strange behavior, but not so strange as to require intervention. He is one of so very, very many in this sprawling city, and he feels entirely alone. Slowly, he opens his eyes. The bricks are the worn red of a building that has stood for more than a century, an oddity in a city made of glass and steel, always shining bright. Xehanort steps back, letting his hands drop to his sides. No doubt soon there will be plans to tear it down and replace it with something new. The endless race forward to a brighter future always consumes the trace remains of the past. It's only fools like him that try to cling to something no one else sees. The wind shifts, and Xehanort can hear strings again. But for being the cause, if not the core of his struggles, this time they make him pause. He takes a step, then two more back towards his spot. He can merely see the vague shape of him from here. But the song is familiar. It's a simple thing, the same melody repeated with only minor variation. But he knows it. He knows it the way he knows the sound of cobblestones under his boots, and the glow of a sunset over roofs he's never seen in person. Xehanort closes his eyes and listens to a song that he's never heard before. He knows every note.
Whoa.
It's very,
Wow.
I had in my notes, very prose heavy work, little dialogue, very strong accents of quadratum right off the bat, and very context clues heavy as well. If you pay attention, you can tell who's playing the song. And the main duo of this story, I'm not going to say who shows up. You're going to have to go and read it on the Artist Alley of our website.
Yeah,
But the main duo is very interesting and one I didn't see coming. And also, perfect ending. Chef's kiss, no notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was just such a very stunning piece. Like, the prose, oh gosh, the prose is so good. And like having read through this, it's just like it has such this like somber, contemplative feeling. And like I was like enjoying every single word, like reading through it, and the interactions that we do get with our like with the other half of this duo. It was just so like gripping, like from beginning to end. This was a really good piece.
Yeah, I mean, my only exposure to any of these is the excerpts here that we're reading. However, just how well this conveys kind of the inner workings of this character's mind. I mean, this was cool to read through, honestly. Yeah, what's the term for it? The prose? It's like the way it's written out as if it was not quite a stream of consciousness, but it's something adjacent to that, where it's just like it's going through the sensations and then going through like, no, this is also kind of what he's thinking. It's not dialogue heavy at all, but it sells exactly what is going through his mind, and I appreciate it. It's great.
I'm seeing in the chat, she cooked, oh my god, chills. Well, that's awesome. Prose is crazy. I need to read this one in full immediately. Well, you can if you go to bookwormally's AO3. So archiveofourown.org/bookwormally.
Yes, go read it.
Yeah.
Go read it, everyone.
Go read it.
Go read it. After this, of course. Don't go
Yes.
anywhere.
Yeah.
stay with me.
Yeah, don't miss the rest of the
Don't go.
showcase, but perhaps after. All right. Well, would you guys like me to change to the next one?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, cool. And here we go.
Nice. Thank you, March Caprice. You're on the roll. All right. We have Bright Star 7 with their piece, I Can't Let Fear Stop Me. As the final battle between Riku and Roxas draws nearer and nearer, Riku and Naminé decide to get away from the mansion for just a moment. And I will read the description. It is my turn, right?
That is
Yes.
correct, yes.
Okay, my turn. All right. In Kingdom Hearts, Riku's reaction to the fall of Destiny Islands is rather odd. He knows that his life will never be the same, but he embraces it. But this may be our only chance, he says. We can't let fear stop us. Riku never allows himself to be afraid for the entirety of the story. Only after he escapes Maleficent and Ansem's clutches does he realize the impact his actions had on the people around him. Now he faces the most difficult decision he's ever had to make. He can bring Sora back by surrendering himself to the darkness once more, or he can lose his friend forever. Equally terrifying outcomes. Naminé is also at a low point. Xion is gone, and she will inevitably have to watch Roxas suffer a similar fate. This story is my attempt to capture the resolution to Riku's fears, as well as giving Naminé a chance to express her own. Both of them help to steal each other's resolve, with Riku choosing to save Sora regardless of the cost, and Naminé fighting for her and Roxas's happiness, even in a world where they feel they don't belong.
Cool.
Feels.
Yeah.
Feels.
Mm-hmm.
Love seeing just Riku and Naminé and interacting more together. I need more of that in the upcoming. Please, I want them to be friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, please.
For sure.
Please.
Please. All right, well,
Please.
let's see. Will they be friends? Let's
Alright.
find out. Something the matter?
Riku asked.
I just keep thinking about Xion.
Naminé said, choking up.
She only had a year, and now she's gone. It'll be the same with Roxas too. No matter what I do, I can't change his fate. I can only ease him into it.
She paused before continuing.
I feel like all I'm good for is giving bad news and ruining people's lives. If you're talking about Sora, that wasn't your fault. Marluxia forced you into that.
Riku tried to comfort her.
No, it was. I could have said no. I could have done something,
She stammered.
but I didn't. I just wanted a friend, and I ruined everything. At least
That's
the damage
thoughts.
you did can be undone.
Riku thought to himself.
Let me show you something.
He said. Riku opened another corridor of darkness, which led them to a different area in Neverland. They were on a beach that was similar to the one on Destiny Islands that Riku and Sora had once lived on. It lacked any of the features such as their treehouse and the Palpu tree, but the smell of seawater and the slight breeze were all too familiar. There was a pirate ship just a ways away from the shore.
What are we doing here?
Naminé pondered.
Do you see that ship over there?
Riku asked, not answering her question.
Yes. The captain of that ship never leaves the cabin. Not in these waters, anyway. Why not?
She asked.
Something about a crocodile, I think.
He recalled.
Say, Naminé, do you like this place? It is really pretty.
She admitted.
Why? The view, the water, the sky. He doesn't get to see any of it. All because he's too scared of history repeating itself.
Riku thought long and hard about how to put his thoughts into words.
There are reasons to keep going, to push through the fear. There's always something beautiful just past the walls we build around ourselves. That would mean a lot more if you could see it.
Naminé said with a glance at his blindfold.
Yeah, I guess.
Riku said with a laugh.
That's a great piece.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mhm.
Ooh, thank you, Brightstar7, for sharing.
Yeah,
This is a
thank you,
good
Brightstar
one.
7.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean that excerpt sells very much what I imagine this piece is going to be about. It's exploring very much this relationship that we don't see a lot of in the story itself or in the games themselves between Naminé and Riku, right? I love
Mhm.
this. I feel like they both have a lot that they can really show each other about not only their own worldviews and perspectives, but like they can teach each other a lot. And it's nice seeing this pairing. It's a fun pairing that I don't think we really get much exposure to.
Greenie, I'm seeing from people in chat that you're a bit quiet.
Oh, am I a bit quiet? Okay, I can make some adjustments there. But anyway, yeah, take it away while I make that adjustment.
Okay. I wrote in my notes for this one just perfect dialogue chosen right off the bat to orient the reader where we are in the KH timeline. It's a very sweet story between Riku and Naminé with some heavy topics discussed between them. They're bonding over bad things they've done in the past and the resolve to keep going, even when it means the end for each of them. It made me want to see more of Riku and Naminé interacting in the future.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite types of fanfics, especially in KH, is just like exploring those moments in between that we never really get to see. And because like seeing the way like fans just go about like how they kind of envision these moments to happen is really it's really fun seeing the ways like people take it. And this one this piece in particular, I think like Brightstar does like such a just good job. It's like a lot of like that feels like the conflict that these characters are going through. It's like it's very like it just really gets in the feelings um
In
and
the
like
feels.
in the feels, and just like the whole piece as a whole, it really captures like the vibe I always kind of associate with this point in the timeline. It's like it's such like a heavy period of time, and like this piece just like fits in so well with it.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely check out the rest of Brightstar7's work. Their Blue Sky is down there, brightstar7.bsky.social. And I think in the chat, yes, March Caprice, thank you, Marge, for linking their archive of our own. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Also, hopefully this is a bit better for the sound mixing. I can continue to boost it if we need to.
Okay. Yeah, let us know, chat, please, please.
Yes, please. All right. Yes,
Please.
thank Brightstar 7.
Okay, sounds good. All right, thank you, chat.
Perfect. Thank you, chat.
Woo!
All right, folks, let's jump on in to the next one. Boom.
Yeah, next one we've got a popular friend. We've got CharaUnderwood.
Chara, hey.
Woo!
Woo.
Yeah, Chara's piece is called Kaleidoscopic, Snippets of Chain of Memories from Naminé's perspective and a deeper look into her psyche.
Cool. All right, I'll be reading the description here. All right, so ever since getting into Kingdom Hearts, one of the characters who has always fascinated me the most has been Naminé, which in large part is due to the fact that I feel she is generally underexplored in the fanbase. So because of that, I've had the idea to get more into her perspective bouncing around in my noggin for a long time, or for a long while, and it was really fulfilling to finally write some of that out. I could definitely see myself expanding on this subject a bit more, but I'm incredibly satisfied with what I have for now. I wanted this piece to have a very sensory feel, like you were fully stepping into her shoes and experiencing events right alongside her, so I hope I was able to achieve that. Smile, less than 3. Cool.
Peace.
Love a good Naminé piece. It is
Yep.
her year after all, as it is every year.
Yep, year of
Yeah.
Naminé, of course.
The new year of Nominee. We love Nominee here.
We do. We love Nominee this year and every year. All right.
Wouldn't want it any other way.
All right. Well, why don't we jump into this? So, boom. There we go. All right. A cold breeze flooded through lace curtains. From the first second, she felt far too exposed, her bare arms pressed against the cold, hard ground. The first sensation she felt was a chill rattle her bones. The second was a tightness in her chest. The third was the hollow ringing of complete and utter emptiness. She slowly pushed herself up, her legs now getting a taste of the frigid floor. White filled her blurry vision. As she forced her legs to hold her weight, she searched for anything to break up the monotony. The white hurt her eyes. She wondered why she had opened them if the only difference was the amount of pain it made her feel. She felt impossibly colder. Her eyes eventually landed on a lonely sketchbook with a single pencil at its side. She slowly made her way over to it with no particular goal, just pure and simple curiosity. She held the items against her chest. Looking to the side, she spotted a lone chair against the wall. She made her way over and sat down, opening the book to the first sheet. Her pencil made no mark as it slid across the paper, an empty page reflected back in her stare. In the days to come, she would occasionally lift her gaze to search for something, anything that could stand out in the dull void. Eventually, her body went numb from the cold. As the time crawled from seconds to minutes to hours to days, more and more things started to poke the back of her mind. Memories of a past life sat shrouded like a distant island on the white coast, blanketed in a thick, cloudy fog. She couldn't reach very far before suffocating, so she instead sat curled up on the shore, feeling the freezing waves lap her feet. Despite the source of her discomfort lying so far out of her reach, just sitting on the waterline felt incredibly familiar to her. Maybe if she had feelings, she would have questioned why. In the shadow of her hand, she unconsciously traced an invisible seam.
Ooh.
It is very sensory. Yeah, no, that is so good.
I think I said this yesterday, but that line, just maybe if she had feelings, she would have questioned why. Just, that hit me. That's a good line.
It hurts. It's a very good line. Yeah.
Like like just like this capturing the experience of like a nobody coming into existence. It's like, yeah, there is something so visceral in that, like where probably a lot of the stuff is like that is like just experiencing senses for the first time, what things feel, what we see, what we like, all of that. And as a result, it just kind of like digs deep into my soul while like going through this, like what is it like being Nominee and like in her existence for that period of that like tragically short period of time in her life. And it's just like I just like my thoughts are just like jumbling over just like the writing here, just getting that across.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Chara definitely succeeded in having a piece with a very sensory feel. It's very just interesting to read about existing from nothing. Like as a nobody, you start at nothing. You're essentially like a baby. So it was like very interesting to read that, and just very color heavy two-piece. There's mention of the pink man. I'm sure you can guess who that is, and just the crayon colors that she uses to draw. And also we see how Nominee got her name, which I've never thought of before. And it's a very visceral piece of feeling of being a prisoner, but also having the hopelessness, like if you could escape, where would you even go? What would you even do? You don't know, so you might as well stay there. And it was very emotional reading this. Thank you, Chara. I loved it. Wonderful piece. 10 out of 10.
Thank you, Chara.
Thank you, Chara. Hashtag thank Chara.
Hashtag thank Chara.
Literally felt like I was her. Yeah, exactly, Vian.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart.
Oof, my heart.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the colors. I'm shivering just from hearing that. Aw. Yeah, and you can check out the rest of the piece on our artist alley of our website, marchcaprice.com. And also go give Chara a follow, archiveofourown.org/CharaUnderwood.
Yeah,
go
check out. Yeah,
read later.
go later after stream. Yes.
Yeah.
After stream.
After stream.
Yes, thanks, Chara. Thank you.
Thank you, Chara. All right. Well, do we want to see what the next one has in store for us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's see it.
Next up, we have Dango Candlelight. Kingdom Hearts, A Collection of Thoughts. A collection of short poems written by Kingdom Hearts characters. Each passage is a window into a different character's deep thoughts.
And this is what Dango wrote for his description. A collection of short poems written by Kingdom Hearts characters. Each passage is a window into a different character's deep thoughts. In my mind, it is very clear which character wrote which passage. However, I wanted to be left to the reader to make their own discovery. I wanted each poem to bring to mind each character's struggles and gifts, at times. It may feel dark and depressing, but as one character in the final poem subtly calls out, if you shift your perspective, you can always find the brightest light, even in the deepest darkness. Ooh. Poetry!
We love a good poem. We got a lot of poems this year. I think we have 3 entries with poems, if I remember correctly. It's a big year for poems. We love to see it.
Yes, more poetry, please.
Absolutely. All right. I guess I can take us right on in. Let's do this.
Jealousy. I have racing thoughts of all the things you said. How lucky I was, in this small space, to find a good friend. Even as myself and others were feeling a foggy gloom, I picture your bright smile that lights up any room. Every day is different, but filled with repetition. We laugh, we fight, we cry, and then we laugh again. Every day that I would see others in pain, I would feign confidence, offering them my shoulder. As we grow older and our struggles grow colder, their strain rolls off you all the same. While I'm stuck embellishing the past and overanalyzing the future, you just flash that same dumb smile and walk forward. While I carefully contemplate the construction of each sentence, you simply say the words without filter. While I question and consider how to express my feelings, you grab her hand and go. And when I break my back, seeking a change, you flow the wind effortlessly. For a brief moment, my diligence clashes with your carefree innocence, and we briefly drift apart. I cause the drift, but I fight, I cry, and then I fight again, just to find something familiar. And when I find you, the world is suffering. Now there are others who look to you to mend their hurt. Their pain approaches, but through your strength of heart, I see all surrounding negativity shed. And I know you will lead them into a beautiful haven, brand new, leaving only me, and one thought echoing in my head.
I hate you.
And for that, I hate me too.
Oh, that ending gets me every time. Like,
Yeah.
ooh. That's a good one.
Poetry. It's so good. I love poetry so much, and I think I said this yesterday as well. There's just like a special thing about poetry that makes it a very special medium. You can't really express in the same way with prose, and like getting these characters like thoughts in this very like beautifully written way. And for me, my first initial thought when I was reading this poem, I thought of Riku, like KH1 Riku, and like at least in that perspective, it kind of just like adds that sort of like way his feelings just kind of like were going throughout the game. And this poem, it's so beautiful.
I was also getting Riku. My notes here. I wrote, it's fun to go through each poem to find out which character it represents. You can even with all the poems, other people can have different interpretations of it, which is really nice to see. And just beautiful imagery shown here with like very strong emotional work. It's very hard to grasp sometimes with poems, that balance, but these all came out amazing.
Yeah. And I will say to what Dango said in the description, these, it's very clear to him like who these poems were built for. However, it could be up to the reader's interpretation. I'll be honest, you both picked up Riku here. My first instinct was Isa. Watching Lee so like carelessly, or not carelessly, but just like in a carefree way kind of make all these friends and build all these connections, and like him kind of building this jealousy in the background. And then as this flows through, it's like, oh wait, no, this is it could apply to Riku, it can apply to Isa. I feel like it could apply to a few characters. So it's cool being able to kind of read this and see how everyone's interpretation does come through just a little bit differently too.
Yeah, I didn't think of
love reading this
Isa.
piece.
That's a good one.
Uma says Isa and Riku should go to therapy together.
The shower session.
Yeah, I think that's like the beauty of poetry. It's like usually it's a lot more indirect usually. And like the fact that we could, like, a lot of people here can have like different like first initial reactions to who they associate with this character, because after you said Isa, especially with that last last stanza with the I hate you part, that definitely feels more like at least strongly more into like Isa like / Sykes. So, and it's really cool kind of getting those different perspectives, and it just like adds more layers to this poem. It's so good. More poetry. Woo!
Yeah, more poetry.
Oh, my divorced boys.
Oh, my divorced boys. Oh man.
Having read the others can confirm all amazing. Yes. Go read the others. Go follow Dango Candlelight on their blog spot. Yes. And go to the artist alley of our website. Yes. Go.
Yes. After stream.
Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that dial. We're just getting started. All right. Well, would we like to carry on into the next one?
Yes. The next one.
Awesome. Let's see what we have in store for us. Okay, cool.
I'm sorry, I love it so much.
It's so fun.
We have got Dynamite Sunshine next, and his piece is called The Curse of the Forgotten. Donald and Goofy return to learn that a new adventure has begun without them. The ultimate song contest for the fate of the world begins now.
This is magical.
Yeah.
Do
you like the Union Cross medal I picked up?
So perfect.
Yes. I gave everyone their own Union Cross medal, and this one just made me laugh so much. Thank Dynamite Sunshine. All right.
Thank Dynamite.
I will read the description here. Here is one of my newest chapters in my Kingdom Hearts X Kamen Rider Saber Curse of the Forgotten story. I had a blast writing this chapter, and I hope everyone has some fun with this, even if you don't know Kamen Rider Saber. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Apologies if not.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. These two series I'm very passionate about carry similar themes about friendship, found family, promises, fighting against fate, battling the darkness, and more. It's a fun adventure with Donald Duck, Goofy, and Demix of all people, along with Daishinji from Kamen Rider Saber, getting wrapped up in a wild event. This is my first time writing for March Caprice, and I'm really excited for everyone to see this. I've been writing more fanfiction over the last year with my new group of friends who have helped me grow as a person and improve my own skills. I love playing around with these characters and coming up with wild ideas. With help from the group, the rest of my story is on my AO3, which you can find, archive our own /Dynamite Sunshine. Hope you enjoy.
Heck yeah.
I'm so excited for this one. I love this one.
I'm excited to see what this is all about. All right.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, let's see. And boom, let's get that music going. Oh, that's right. Okay, we jumped directly into dialogue. Cool.
It's all you, Greenie. Go.
Yep. All right. Gosh, that's a beautiful song. We might be in trouble.
Goofy says, rubbing his fingers together.
Well, if you don't believe in your song, we can do mine.
Donald quacks back.
Donnie bro, don't worry. The Goof Man has got this. We just put our all into this, and we'll show them who the #1 band really is.
Daishinji slashes with his sword to make a giant rainbow smiley face appear in front of Goofy. Goofy looks up at the smiley face and smiles.
Yep, thanks, Daishinji. We're not gonna let a song like that take us or the world down. You know, I know he comes from another world, but he definitely fits in our motley crew.
Demyx retorts.
Thanks, Mixmaster. Now, let's rock.
Daishinji heads toward the stage. Demyx, Goofy, and Donald nod their heads in agreement and follow behind him.
Excuse me, what's your band name so I can announce it?
The announcer asks the group.
We don't have a band name, you big palooka.
Donald shouts at the announcer.
Gotcha, thanks. Break a leg.
The announcer says.
And in your case, literally.
The announcer mutters under their breath.
And now, our final contestants in the Ultimate Song Contest for the Fate of the World, TM, the Big Palookas!
The dark musical notes glow around the arena, affecting the audience. The audience starts booing the heroes.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Donald yells back at them.
Calm down, Donald. I think they might be influenced by that De La Cruz feller.
Goofy replies.
The Goof Man is right. Those dark musical notes around the arena are trying to make us lose. I can hear their bad vibes. Take care of singing, and I'll make sure they don't ruin the party. My sword reverbs a little different.
Daishinji declares.
Sounds good. He looks capable. Makes it easier than me doing it. Now, let's go. It's Demyx time.
Demyx says, holding his sitar, his fingers tapping on it.
Let's rock!
Daishinji shouts, raising his hand, making devil horns with his fingers. The others nod their heads as they take the stage. Goofy heads over to the mic, Demyx takes to his sitar, Donald grabs the guitar, and Daishinji unsheathes his sword.
Well, thanks y'all for coming. This song is a special one my son and I sang before. I hope y'all enjoy it.
Goofy says with a smile. Donald and Demyx start playing the beat of the song. Daishinji's sword lights up with multicolored energy as he slashes around the air, creating rainbow musical notes that light up around him.
Yeah! Yeah! Hey, yeah!
All right. Together, everybody. You
Together,
ready?
oh boy. Okay.
All right. I got myself a notion.
And one I know you'll understand. Set the world in motion by reaching out for each other's hand.
Maybe we'll discover what we should have known all along. Yeah. One way or another. Together we'll belong. That's it. Trademark. No more.
Yay, trademark. Yep, there it is.
You have to. That's it. No more songs.
Absolute cinema.
What else do you need?
Yes, Dynamite, you got us all to sing. I hope you're proud.
Yeah, I hope you're proud. Dynamite. This piece is so fun. I love this one so much. I had the privilege of watching a Dynamite write this over the past how many months before leading up to March Caprice, and this one is just so fun. I love how he gets the characters across, and especially with Kamen Rider. Not everyone might be familiar with it, but I think he does a good job getting at least to get an idea of who these characters are. In this case, Daishinji, who's great. I love how he fits in with the group. and this is just such a fun time. I love the dialogue so much and the nicknames. I must point out the nicknames because they're great.
This was just pure fun.
Oh,
That's the best way I can
absolutely.
describe it. Like, what a fun piece to read. The song choices are memorable and also on theme with this year's March Caprice. And yes, there are more than this one. You'll have to go read all of it on the Artist Alley of our website. Yes. And there's some familiar faces in there too that I didn't expect to see as well from Disney and KH. Very high energy and entertaining story. Yes.
For sure. I mean, this is just such a fun combination of characters, and I was not expecting this dynamic at all, but it was such a blast to read through. So thank you also for that, because this was a treat. This was a magical experience.
Someone please clip. No, Janie.
Oh no. Oh no. We're too far gone.
Oh, it's out there world now. It's in the world.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
When the VOD is posted, we can go back and clip that. I'm sure.
Yeah, beautiful. Well done. I am proud. You should be Dynamite. Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Proud.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank Dynamite.
Thank Dynamite.
Thank Dynamite. Woo!
Woo! All right. Let's see what the next one has in store for us.
And up next, we've got Emixion. After the fact, 5 times Roxas worries about losing his most precious person after the Keyblade War, and 1 time he doesn't have to.
Okay. And I'll be reading for this one.
Switch.
Oh, what's that?
Immediate switch in the mood.
Yeah, I know.
Tonal switch.
Yeah, super fun energy, and then just like, oop, and here we go.
Yep.
All right. So, she says, 358 over 2 days is my favorite game in the series, and Roxas and Xion have been very near and dear to my heart since 2009 when I received the game for my pink Nintendo DS as a 4th grader. When I found out that this year's event would allow shipping, I knew I was going to write something for one of my oldest and most favorite pairings in fiction. I had been wanting to write a 5+1, centering on Roxas's trauma for a while now. I even had 2 of the sections just sitting in my drafts collecting dust, which I was happy to finally use. The idea was to show some snapshots throughout the years of different times Roxas has to deal with different aspects of his trauma over what happened to him and Xion, and how he copes with it each time. This, unsurprisingly, ended up being a far more emotional piece than I usually write, but I'm proud of how each part of it turned out. I was even able to sneak in 2 very special characters who I'm very excited I get to include. I hope you all enjoy this fic. I'm very excited to share it with you. Awesome!
Go.
Love seeing Xion and Roxas, besties. Or in this case, something more.
Perhaps. All right, let's see what this has in store for us. All right. It was still a little new, this thing that they'd started. Uncharted territory for the both of them, yet some days it felt like nothing had even changed at all. They were a couple now, but weren't they always? Even before he'd had a word for the warmth and commotion she'd caused in his chest, he'd still known it was there. It wasn't as scary to be in love with his best friend when he'd already loved her from the start. It was more like a poem that finally made sense to him, like he finally got the words right. He and Xion were planning to get lunch together at the bistro, followed by a little shopping at the stores around town, and, of course, some sea salt ice cream for dessert. He'd been looking forward to it all morning. He reached the alley leading down to the sandlot, hopping over a couple of small puddles by the usual spot as approached by the staircase. He happily skipped down the stairs, excited to see the girl of his dreams, but his happiness faded to unease as he heard an unfortunately familiar voice, one that made his stomach sink and his blood boil. Roxas halted at the bottom of the stairs, his fist clenching as blue hair came into his view. Isa stood, with his arms crossed, peering down at a sheepish-looking Xion, her gaze on the ground, her body language nervous. Anger and adrenaline pumped through his veins as he watched his girlfriend close her eyes and nod slightly, the way that she'd done 1,000 times back in the organization. He stormed over to them.
Lee told you to clean your room before leaving today, did he not?
Isa's infuriatingly stern tone grated his ear. It also clearly affected Shion by the way that she swallowed.
I woke up late and didn't want to miss dance.
She tried to explain.
That may be, but you went home to change after. You should have done it then.
Isa continued, interrupting her. Shion didn't say anything, but she didn't lift her gaze to peer. No, glare up at him.
Well, I didn't.
She finally replied, her tone filling with bile. Isa blinked, seemingly taken aback. He quickly recovered with a scoff.
Why do I even bother with you?
He muttered. Shion's shoulders slouched, her gaze dropping again. Roxas saw red.
What did you just say to her?
He hissed as he approached them. His girlfriend's head snapped up to look at him with relief. At the same time, Isa whipped around to look at him with mild panic.
Isa
Oof.
back at it again.
Back at it again!
Back at it! Isa! He's back at it!
Yeah.
Isa behave from Dot in the chat.
Mhm.
This piece, I always think about those sort of after everything post
Mhm.
KH3, where even though they've all settled down and they're all trying to improve their lives and move forward, there's still, of course, realistically there's still going to be those fallbacks into old bad habits, or just it's not a smooth road to dawn, it's always usually bumpy. And I just think this piece just always kind of gets me, it's in my feels.
Mhm.
Each section is just a whole roller coaster in a very wonderful way.
Mhm.
And Roxas and Shion's relationship here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean to what you said just a moment ago, it's like how do you get back to good, or how do you even find a good place if you've had this awful relationship with this other person basically your entire existence? As long as you've known someone, it has been a heavily abusive relationship. And now, yes, there's been this transformation, and yes, he's supposed to be, on a good side now, or on a path to recovery, but you're still waking up every day and seeing that face that did so much harm. I think that it's going to take a lot longer for that to heal, and it seems like Isa is not doing anyone any favors by continuing to act basically the same way. Even if the stakes of what he's demanding are lower, he's still behaving in the same way, still giving people the same trauma response. So yeah, no, it's very visceral. You can definitely feel that in the writing here.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I had in my notes, so this is a Roxas ex Shion piece with them getting together and growing up as a couple. Very sweet, especially how they share their feelings, and also Roxas defending Shion, as we see here. The names they call each other are adorable, and so is the ending. It's great to see an interpretation of these two living their best life. And this is a pairing I've actually never read before, so this is a real treat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, this is so good.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It makes the out of the chat. You should be proud.
Yeah, you should be very, very proud
Yeah,
of what you put together here.
please.
This was great.
Yeah, be very proud. Yeah, this is
Mhm.
this is actually a pretty if you read the whole thing on at least the whole part in the artist alley, it's quite a long one, but it is such a good read. So when you all get the time, please go check this piece out. And thanks for your submission.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can read the rest of Emixion's work at their Archive of Our Own account. Go follow her at archiveofourown.org/Emixion.
Yep. Alrighty, cool.
Yep.
Sounds good. Well, why don't we jump into this next one? Hello?
All right.
Switch?
Oh.
There we go. Okay, it wasn't moving.
Whoop.
Hmm?
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. It was taking a second.
Right, we've got Inkeyri. If that is wrong, please let me know. And his piece is Once Upon a Nightmare. This openly So Riku work dives into Riku's dreams at the end of KH3's DLC as he accidentally enters the realm of sleep, drawn by Sora's art.
Ooh. Yeah, and this is what he had to write for his description. I wanted to write about something I could obsess about, and so, as a queer author myself, I chose it to be openly Soriku themed. I was in search of a setting that allowed me to advance the plot of the series as little as possible, while still being somewhat relevant. The Sleeping Realm was a great fit, and so I sought to explore it with Riku in his endeavor to find and save Sora. From placing already established characters in unexpected settings to giving them new identities and making the readers guess them was really fun. Besides, it was my first time writing fight scenes too. Lastly, the song I've submitted for the music category, called Dreaming You Back, is inspired by one of the last scenes in this novel. I hope you enjoy them!
Ooh, sounds so interesting, and we get music with it too. We'll probably see that later.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
yes, very exciting. And can we talk about that cover? That cover is, I'm gonna say it,
Yep.
It's simple and clean.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's so elegant, like in like the gradient, like the rose, like the speckles of stars
Yeah, the
around the
stardust.
title,
Yeah.
the font, everything about it is just so good. It's so nice. I just think it's neat.
Yeah, I just think
I
it's
just
neat.
think it's neat.
Thanks, Marge.
Are we ready to get into it?
Yeah, I'd say so. Let's do it.
Okay.
He found himself laying on the back seat, immersed in his thoughts.
Impressive, is it not?
Interrupted the chauffeur. But before he could ask about the question, the car suddenly halted.
A traffic jam. What were the odds?
Complained the chauffeur,
I have no time for this.
said Riku. The driver turned on the radio. The announcement of a massive, unprecedented foe that had appeared in the square where Sora was supposed to be was being covered in every radio station. Upon hearing that, the boy had already started looking for alternatives through the car window, as a bike sneaked through the vehicles like no one's business.
That's it.
Said Riku, opening the car's door.
Hey! There's two. Hey! What are you doing, sir?
Inquired the driver. Riku summoned his big keyblade, grabbing it with both hands, one in each extreme, and dived in forward, transforming its shape into something similar to a light cycle from Tron's world, and overtaking all the obstacles in his way.
Tron mention.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that inflection was. Hey.
Hey!
It's just an especially like heavy shout of hey. It's like hey.
Hey!
Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
That's how I read it anyway. Just like hey.
Mhm.
What are you doing, sir?
Yeah.
But yeah, this one, like, what a way to, like, for this excerpt to kind of, like, end almost kind of, like, on a little cliffhanger, which,
Mhm.
of course, you can read the whole thing, so, check out the artist alley and whatnot. But I just, like, just from this bit alone, you kind of, like, get this sense of, like, Riku's, desperation to find, Sora, and it's, like, being able to capture that sort of, like, yearning and, like,
Mhm.
and that desperation, it comes across as well throughout not only this excerpt but this whole piece.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah, this one I had in my notes. So right off the bat, great idea to write Riku exploring dreams to find Sora. Love when we got a dream theme going on, and it leads to some very interesting scenarios. The story direction is not where I thought it was going. You'll have to read the whole thing on the artist alley of our website. Yep. and it incorporates some characters we've already seen in Quadratum. And when a reunion does happen, it's very emotional and perfect ending line. Like, the ending line in this is so good. That was a
Ooh.
punch in the gut. Thank
Yeah.
you, Inkeyri. That hurt me, but thank you,
Yeah.
Chef's Kiss.
Yeah, thank you. It was so
Ooh.
good.
Okay. Oh, no worries, Inkeyri. We totally
worries.
understand. If anything, again, it just adds really, really good like emphasis on that hey. You know?
Yeah.
It's good.
Love
Mhm.
Dream Eater Riku as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to read this one. A pleasure to cause pain to everyone. Thank you.
Yes. Good.
Yes,
Thank you for the
for
pain.
this.
Thank you for the trauma.
Thank you for the pain. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I'm very grateful. Yes, you can go follow Inkeyri on their link tree, which is linked up there. Thank you, Marge.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And yeah, don't forget, you can also check out all this in the Artist's Alley.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Would we like to jump over to the next?
Yep.
Sure.
Alrighty. Boom.
Next up, we have Kenji with his piece, Kingdom Hearts, The Penance of the Fallen Star. With Ultima destroyed and his sins laid bare, Isrion travels to a place known as the Ever After, where the angels of his past hunt him. And the description is, my creative processes came from my interests in other mediums outside of Kingdom Hearts, and I use those elements to enhance my own series. Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Yep. All right.
Yep.
Let's see what this has in store for us.
All right. A pale light shined down on a darkened field. The air was warm, yet the quietness that came with it was broken by a soft hymn, a language Isrion briefly remembered. Before him, a cathedral. Home, or at least that's what he once called it. He stepped forth, as if wanting to look on the inside.
You were always meant to lead them.
He stopped. A woman's voice had called to him. He turned and saw a robed woman, her figure blinded by the pale light.
My sword, my prodigy, my shining one.
She told him.
You were born to carry this burden. No one else could. Chosen to uphold a destiny others denied.
She paused slightly, and the air grew still.
But you threw it all away.
Suddenly, the light turned to a dark red, the field changing color, and shadows grasping at Isrion.
I think we're back.
Are we all? We're live.
I think we're
We
live.
live. We're
Okay,
live?
we're live? Okay, so I guess you couldn't hear us because we had some technical issues, but the coconut took Greenie. We had to put him down.
Yeah.
Greenie.
So sorry.
Hashtag RIP Greenie.
Yes, Chain is
But-
here to save us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chain. Thank you, Chain.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay, let's start again. All right, we're on Kenji.
Yes.
So sorry, Kenji, for the interruption. All right. Okay, starting again. Kenji's piece, Kingdom Hearts: The Penance of the Fallen Star. With Ultima destroyed and his sins laid bare, Isrion travels to a place known as the Ever After, where the angels of his past hunt him. And the description reads, my creative processes came from my interests in other mediums outside of Kingdom Hearts, and I used those elements to enhance my own series. Yep. And we can move on to the next one.
Thank you. You're gonna have to tell me when we when we have to. I was not here for the practices.
That's all right.
It's okay.
I got you, fam. All right.
Thanks.
All right. So the way we're doing it, so it's my turn. So I will read the written words. If Chady, could you read the spoken words.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
A pale light shined down on a darkened field. The air was warm, yet the quietness that came with it was broken by a soft hymn, a language Isrion briefly remembered. Before him, a cathedral. Home, or at least that's what he once called it. He stepped forth as if wanting to look on the inside.
You were always meant to lead them.
He stopped. A woman's voice had called to him. He turned and saw a robed woman, her figure blinded by the pale light.
My sword, my prodigy, my shining one.
She told him.
You were born to carry the burden no one else could, chosen to uphold a destiny others denied.
She paused slightly, and the air grew still.
But you threw it all away.
Suddenly, the light turned to a dark red, the field changing color, and shadows grasping at Isrion, who struggled to fight them off.
You betrayed her, stole the very gift she offered.
The woman's voice was filled with fury and hatred, a pale yellow shining from her eye.
This is not your penance. This is judgment for your crimes.
The shadows had grasped around his face, making it hard to breathe. He reached for his sword, and Isrion snapped awake, a cold sweat on his forehead. His heart raced, but as he peered through the room, only the morning sun's light greeted him. He looked and saw it had just crept over the plains it had once sank under. Wonderful reading, Cheney.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gotta go back. Okay. How mysterious. Whoop,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm new to this PowerPoint. Okay, there we go. But yeah, how mysterious. I like I'm liking where this is going. We the drama, exactly. We love a good mystery.
Good
Yeah.
mystery. Yes, my notes for this one for Kenji's was very engaging right from the start, starting with a dream and having the reader piece together the main character's backstory. Nice to see an appearance of Final Fantasy elements in there as well. And the sidekick is very cute. I'm not going to spoil it. You'll have to go read the story on the artist alley of our website, marchcaprice.com. But the theme of forgiveness in moving forward reminded me of the Riku and Mickey duo.
Ooh, yeah. I really love how like the beauty of fandom coming through with the way people would like incorporate like original like content like characters and premises and how they mix that in with like Kingdom Hearts. And it's just really cool seeing the many ways they go about it, and especially in Kenji's case. This is like so like not really having much context around Assyrion and like what he's done. It's like this mystery, but you could tell there's like something weighing heavily.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I think we got cut again.
Did we?
Hold on, let me double check. Nope, never mind. We're fine. We're fine. I just saw the stream elements bot, and I'm like, and I saw on my phone that the starting soon screen was up, and I'm like, not again. We're fine. We're fine.
They're coming from
We're live. I would have started crying at some point.
Sorry to worry everybody.
Like it's okay. But yeah, Kenji he did such a good job with like this mystery, and it makes me want to read more. I'm so curious about Assyrion and like what led him up to like where he is and where is he going to go. Like this is so good.
Yeah, what does Twitch have to say? The drama's so juicy. Yep.
Right.
Nice. Fire. Yes, Todd. Thank you.
Yes, fire.
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 Pas de panique. I don't know how to pronounce that in French, but I believe you. I like to think that says it's freaking peak, y'all. Firaga. Yep. I have such a way with words. You do. The drum was so high, Twitch gasped and fainted in shock. Everyone blacked out at the same time. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was odd.
Exactly. All right, are we ready to move on to the next piece?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
This
So if
one
you just
is KHGirl.
Yep, with this one, when you click, it'll come in from the left, and the music will come in. Gotcha. And for KHGirl, her piece is called Kingdom Hearts: The Lost Wielders. When the final battle between light and darkness draws near, the fighters who have long been gone shall return to turn the tide in battle.
Ooh.
And so, Cheney, this would be considered your piece. Can you please read the description?
Absolutely. KHGirl says, I have loved Kingdom Hearts for a long time, and I've always wanted to write a story about it. This story has been in my mind for a long time, and I finally decided to put hand to paper, or in this case, fingers to the keyboard, and make it a reality. When it comes to writing the story, I sometimes listen to music, or just sit down and ideas come to me. I try to make it into a scene. Well, we're glad you did, because, well, you'll see.
It's very interesting. So this one, KHGirl did reach out to me and asked me to record her own reading of her work. So I have that. I think it's in the drive.
Is it in the PowerPoint, or is it going to be from Discord?
It is not in the PowerPoint.
Okay.
So if you scroll up in the chat, our chat together.
Oh, okay.
You
Got
should
it.
see it there.
All right, let me see. There's the notes. Oh, I hear it. Okay. All right, everybody, take a good listen. I will turn it up as much as I can.
Well, look at what we got here. A little boy, a duck, and a dog on a little stroll to the...
Okay, it's actually a little quiet, so I'm actually going to mute the browser audio so that everybody can hear it.
Chat is saying that the music is a bit loud.
Yeah. Hold on, maybe I can do this. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Okay. Here we go.
Well, look at what we got here. A little boy, a duck, and a dog on a little stroll through the forest. Oh, isn't that adorable? Sora, Donut, and Goofy looked around, but they couldn't see where the voice was coming from. It was as if the voice was coming from the forest itself. They summoned their weapons in case. Oh, well, would you look at that? The little boy has himself a keyblade. You're just a big, strong boy, aren't you? The voice said in a mocking tone, letting out a giggle afterwards, as if it wasn't taking him seriously. Sora was getting annoyed. He was a keyblade wielder. He has been in many fights with the darkness, and he wasn't about to let anyone mock what he has been through. Show yourself, coward, he shouted. Donald and Goofy just stared at Sora, not believing that the kid they've known for so long could let out such a loud and angry voice. Before they could say anything, the voice rang out again. Well, if you insist. Before their very eyes, the girls appeared in front of them as if they poof in with magic. The girls just stared at the trio, tilting their heads slightly, and then walked toward them. They didn't summon their own keyblades. They just began to circle the group like an animal does before they strike. The girls looked at all three of them, as if debating which one they would take out first. When they finished and came back into line of sight, they just began to laugh. The laugh was so loud it echoed through the forest. Really? How can someone as scrawny and pathetic as you be holding a keyblade? What, was there no one else better? Sakura said, digging the knife deeper and deeper. Sky didn't, or rather couldn't say anything. She couldn't breathe from all the laughter. As the girls were laughing, Sora began to become more and more frustrated. Donald and Goofy could see that, but before they could stop him, he lunged forward, ready to attack without hesitation. As he swung his keyblade toward the girls, a loud clang rang out, echoing through the forest. The sheer power behind the sound was enough to shake the bushes and brush away the leaves.
Thank you so much, KHGirl, for that recording. That was such sass. Yes, exactly. Very, very sassy.
Yeah.
Some of the text is cut off. Is it possible to zoom out?
Yeah, I did just adjust it, so it should be good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it looks good.
Sorry for the volume differentiation. I now have to re-find where their volume is. But yeah.
Yeah. This piece I had in my notes. So KHGirl has this on her AO3. It's 12 chapters. So far, that excerpt was from the 12th chapter. The tags are original character X Axel and original character X Riku. They're new Keyblade wielder characters. Good job bringing some new antagonists into the mix. We love to see it. Not sure if we can trust them or not.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet anyway, but the story's still coming out. Inventive names for each of the girls as well, and also their Keyblades. A very thrilling piece, dare I say.
Yeah, this I really like how like you could get like the vibe for like that's sort of like the characters, like these at least antagonists in this excerpt, like like with the way they speak, you could like just I could feel that sort of like irritation. They're clearly trying to like get to get on like our trio's nerves, and like it works so well. I think KHGirl, she manages just to like just get through the characters, you can like get what she's trying to get across, and this was like just really fun to read, and yeah, it's so good. That's all. I wish I was more eloquent about this, but I really enjoyed this whole excerpt.
I was gonna say, sometimes the pieces just speak for themselves, and in this case it did, because we got a very nice reading from KHGirl herself, so that was really fun to be able to do that. If anyone would like to do that in future years, we would, not that we mind reading, we actually kind of have fun reading some of these entries, but you are very more than welcome to submit your own drama, if you will, your own reading version of it.
Yes, thank KHGirl.
I'm quiet.
For
okay.
Sure.
Okay, give me just a second. I will turn myself up. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit better.
Thank KHGirl.
Yes, and you can read the whole piece in the AO3 link there, pinned by Marge herself. And yeah, go read KHGirl's piece and give her a follow.
Yeah.
And so we had a break scheduled here, but since the coconut incident happened, did we still want to do that or no?
I'm good to continue, but if you two need a break, I think that is fair enough to call for a break for our staff.
I would like to go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, we will take a brief break. Please enjoy the lovely music and Marge's on screen while we take a short break. 5-6 minutes? Somewhere in there?
Yeah, we had it at 5 minutes. There
5
was
minutes.
a timer. I'm not sure if you could do that on your side.
Is it in the PowerPoint or?
It was in OBS.
It was in OBS. Okay, I did not set that up. Just come back in 5 minutes, everybody.
All right, come back in 5 minutes. We'll be right back.
And we're back for more Storytime Showcase.
Hello.
Woo!
I hope you've got your piss out. I hope you've got yourself watered. Take that 5-minute nap you were always complaining about.
Hydrate.
Hydrated. For some of us, dehydrated, but whichever. You have choices. You have free will. Meats and cheeses always pleases. Good. Just leave some for the Mises. All right. Let's get on to the next one, which is by Mayor Geech.
Mayor Geech. Let me put Mayor Geech in the chat.
I recognize their Animal Crossing person from the concert videos they do every year.
Oh yeah.
Mayor Geech has her piece, which is 7 ways Kingdom Hearts and Animal Crossing are the same. Kingdom Hearts and Animal Crossing might seem like different games, but they're actually very similar. Here are 7 ways they're the same.
Speaking right to me, let's get into... Oh, wait. I forgot to read the description. I thought you were reading the description. I was not following along.
No, you're fine. So this is Yoros
All right.
Peace, so it is yours turn for this description.
Yeah. I will go ahead and read this description. Mayor Geech writes, my name is Mayor Geech. In previous years, I called myself Focus, but I never really felt a connection to that name. It never felt like me. Geech is my name in Animal Crossing, and that totally feels like me. I am Geech. Nice to meet you. I'll totally post an island tour one day once I fix up my island. Since I changed my name to my Animal Crossing name, I decided to write something about Kingdom Hearts and Animal Crossing. At first glance, you might think these two games are completely different, and you would be right. Animal Crossing is a relaxing, cute life simulator, while Kingdom Hearts is an action RPG. Sora has 5 fingers, and your Animal Crossing character has cute little ball hands. They are very different in many ways, and yet they share the same heart. So I came up with 7 ways that Kingdom Hearts and Animal Crossing are the same. For this excerpt, I included 3 of those ways. I hope you enjoyed my excerpt, and I hope you're having a great time with all of this amazing writing in the showcase.
This sounds so cute. Look at that little cover art. It's cute.
Right?
Yeah.
We love when, we love our fiction writers, but we also love it when people think outside of the box a little bit and do some, more analytical pieces and some nonfiction pieces. So I am very much looking forward to Mayor Geech's piece.
Yes. I think last year Mayor Geech did the only nonfiction piece, and also this year as well. I think she's the only one that did a nonfiction piece. Very unique. Yes, and very unique topic.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it, shall we?
Yep. Okay. 7 ways Kingdom Hearts and Animal Crossing are the same. At first glance, you might think that Kingdom Hearts and Animal Crossing look completely different, and you would be right. Kingdom Hearts has a detailed anime-esque art style, while Animal Crossing has a cute cartoony art style. Animal Crossing is a relaxing life simulator, while Kingdom Hearts is an action RPG. Sora has 5 fingers, and your Animal Crossing character has cute little ball hands. They are very different games in many ways, and yet they share the same heart. Here are 7 ways Kingdom Hearts and Animal Crossing are the same. You never know who you'll run into next. Both games are about traveling to new places and meeting new people. In Kingdom Hearts, you travel on your gummy ship to various worlds and meet all kinds of Disney, Final Fantasy, and original KH characters. In Animal Crossing, you travel by train, bus, plane, you name it, and meet your new animal neighbors. The newest Animal Crossing game, New Horizons, has 417 villagers who can randomly show up on your island, so you never know who you run into next. These 2 games are both about the excitement of meeting new people and making new friends. You can play Sora, as Sora if you want. In Kingdom Hearts, you can play as Sora if you want. He is the main character after all, but you have options to not play as him if you want. You can play Birth by Sleep, or 358 over 2 days, where he's not the main character. You can play Dream Drop Distance and just play as Riku and never let Sora wake up. In Kingdom Hearts, the choice to play as Sora is up to you, and the same is true in Animal Crossing. When you first start New Horizons, you get to choose your character's name and appearance. Just name yourself Sora, make yourself look like Sora, and you are now Sora. It's that easy. Your best friends are anthropomorphic animals. Donald and Goofy are your constant companions in Kingdom Hearts. With you through thick and thin. They are also anthropomorphic, talking animals, and somehow it never comes up. They're able to join the Chinese army, no issue. It also wouldn't be an issue in the Animal Crossing universe, because everyone there except you is anthropomorphic, talking animals. All of your friends and everyone you talk to is an animal.
Some good points here about how they're the same.
I love the idea that any Animal Crossing character can join the Chinese army, no issue. That's
true.
We saving China tonight.
Yeah. As an Animal Crossing stan myself, I am definitely going to be digging my hands into this. I'll be like, what else we doing? What else? Tell me more.
What else? Yeah, for my notes here, I had these are two games I never would have put together, but as soon as I saw the title, I was on board. Some very interesting facts here about both games and great points about how they're connected, especially the last one, which I basically facepalm thinking, why haven't I noticed that before? Very cozy read, just like the cover art. Um, and yes, you can go read all of it on the Artist Alley of our website, marchcaprice.com, and go follow Amir Geech at turningthekey.bluesky.social.
Yeah, this one was just a neat read. Like being able to find like the connections between two games we might have not like considered before, but like looking into it, like there is a lot there, like a shared heart, and like that's really cool. Like, and I think that's like also like just the beauty of Kingdom Hearts, especially like crossovers are just like the thing, for KH. So it always like feels natural, for KH to just cross over and like being able to connections, and all that. Yeah,
Reconnect. Kingdom
connections.
Hearts.
Yeah, and like that like that's what makes this like this whole series just very beautiful. Um, and like what makes this this piece pointing that out also really beautiful too. Thank you, Mayor Geech, for sharing this with all of us.
Yeah, hashtag thank
Thank
Mayor,
you.
Mayor Geech.
Our draft
Mayor
didn't work
Geech.
out the way we wanted, so what the heck, we'll recruit this talking dog. Be Blackwell in the chat.
Yeah, chat's also saying that it reminds them of the school assignment. Like you ever have to like read a book in school and then you watch the movie and then the teacher's like, all right, now you have to write all the similarities and the differences between the movie and the book.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's kind of like that a little bit, just a compare and contrast piece.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a treat to read.
Quite the treat.
Yep.
Both cute little games that I love very much.
Yes.
All right. Oh yes, and they did. Somebody pointed out that they also did the trivia as part of the games this year.
The games.
The games. So yeah,
Nodding.
They're
Yes.
really doing like a home run with the March Caprice categories.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right, shall we move on to the next entrant?
Yep, let me grab the link. All right, ready.
All right. Next up is Ricardo Antonio. Is this me or you, Allie?
Right. Yep. So I have the summary. So this is Ricardo Antonio with his piece Dolor, Master's Requiem. Ericus is a master of the Keyblade, and with that role comes a past. In these writings, he reflects on the grief that accompanies life. And let me read. So, Ericus is a master of the Keyblade, and with that role comes a past. In these writings, he reflects on the grief that accompanies life, his relationships with fallen comrades, his closest friend, and his flaws as a teacher, as a father. In terms of characters explored in fan-made media, I felt that Ericus is often underutilized. Taking advantage of what we know from the Kingdom Hearts franchise, whatever's mentioned in Xehanort reports, seen in Dark Road, or in the story as a whole, I attempted to dive into his head. You thought I'd say heart, didn't you? Hopefully you will hear this voice. Mark Hamill, that is not my voice, but and not mine.
That's not my voice.
Regardless, please enjoy my short piece.
Ooh.
We love Ericus representation, yes. And look at that
We
cover
do.
art.
Ooh.
Yeah, that cover is gorgeous.
Yeah, Ricardo Antonio is a frequenter in our art category, so it looks like that might be the case for the cover, if the signature is anything to go by.
I love how dynamic that cover is, and look at those two goobers in the bottom corner.
I know, I love them.
They're so cute. Yes. Are we ready to get into it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
To Xehanort. Your inclination to uncover ancient secrets has opened your heart to darkness. My friend, I urge you to forsake it all, return to the light, and trust it once more. We've lost our beloved brethren, and I concede that grief is a strong storm to brave alone. Take my hand. There is danger when our vessels are becalmed, windless sways over the black seas of our hearts. Do not heed the siren calls of comfort in those dark waters. Paddle, brother, to find the shores of light again. Its warm flames never cease dancing. Ericus.
Ooh.
Ericus, I never knew you were so poetic in writing.
Right? I'm just saying. Ooh.
This one has very strong first-person narrative and character work. It made me look up the word pugnacious.
Oh.
That is not a word I've heard of before. It was great to see Ericus's mindset before Ventus arrives. And I'm not surprised that he is very much light is good, dark is bad, etc. Very true to character. Everything that is done and said, and not said, here is something in character with Ericus and very believable. Strong character-driven piece by Ricardo Antonio.
Yeah, I just love using like the letter format, especially. There's just like something just kind of like what I said about poetry earlier. There's just something about using like a letter, because it's like first person, but in a very specific way. It's like directly streamlined thoughts, and being able to do that with Ericus, especially with Birth by Sleep, that had like you could see like Xehanort had the letter, and so seeing like Ericus have one here, it's also really fascinating seeing like Ericus in Birth by Sleep, like the way like this sounds like in line with like older Ericus, but then I think back to Dark Road Ericus, who I couldn't really imagine writing like this, but it goes to show how I guess like experiences and age changes someone. And I'm just like as an Ericus enthusiast, I am like very happy to just like see this. This is just so, this feels very Ericus to me.
Yeah. Apologies to Ricardo Antonio. We could not quite get Mark Hamill to voice it, but hopefully this was good enough for you.
Hopefully I did it justice enough.
I think you did.
Thank you.
Very similar voices.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So you can find Ricardo Antonio's whole piece on the Artist Alley of our website, and go follow them on Instagram.com/Ricardo Antonio Art.
Chat is saying, and they say Shakespeare is dead. I liked this. The writing style was really cool. I feel like my dad is super disappointed. Let's see. Going to read the rest. Hashtag thank Ricardo Antonio. Yes.
Nodding.
Yeah.
Bars. Yeah. So, all right. And on to the next one by our very own Riku Braveheart.
Riku Braveheart. Let me put it in chat.
And my guess is that I'm probably up.
Yep, so let me do the summary. So Riku Braveheart, his piece is The Book of Destiny, a collection of poems from some of my favorite moments in Kingdom Hearts. I also have a haiku and an accompanying short story for it.
All right. He also says a big thank you goes to my friends that came up with the prompts that we used to help our writing and to find my love of poetry once again. Oh, we love community! Yes, this is what March Caprice is about.
Yes. I guess I want to shout out Book Club 13. We are a little server who celebrates KH fanfics, and we do a monthly prompt thing where we spin a wheel and choose prompts, and that's where this came from. So I'm really proud of Riku, and just want to shout that out. These poems are amazing. Good job, Riku.
Good job, Riku.
You know, it's very funny. The staff has kind of mentioned how like this we've kind of noticed the little community that's formed out of that. So shout out to Book Club 13 for embodying what March Caprice is all about. So thank you. It makes me happy.
Heck yeah. Thank you, March Caprice, for bringing us all together.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
Into the writing. One body, many hearts. I just found out I lost all of my powers. This has me feeling down in the dumps. I'm sulking for many hours, until I feel my heart beating many thumps. There's something more inside of me. I hear the words they utter. Don't give them they plea. Enough with this emotional clutter. The hearts inside of me have inspired to go visit the true hero I have admired.
Enough with this emotional clutter. I love that.
Yes, that's so good. Enough with this emotional clutter. Oh, that's so good. Peek, 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 peek.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got snapping in chat. Thank you. Snap, 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 snap,
Yeah.
snap.
Snap, 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 snap.
This is poetry is just so good.
Right? Once again, another unique form that we love to see. I think we've had poetry in the past. I don't remember if that was Riku Braveheart, but always fun to see that come back to March Caprice.
Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is Riku's first year. We had a lot of first years this year.
Oh, okay.
There was so many of you.
Yes. we were astonished by whoops, I hit that with my blanket. Hold on. Let me go back. Come on, go back.
Whoops.
There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, we were astonished. We have doubled the amount of writing entries from last year. I had no idea I could submit poetry. Any form of writing is welcome for March Caprice, as long as it fits in the instructions on the website. Always welcome. So
yeah, we almost actually split this showcase into two.
We were
very
close.
Yeah, very close. But yeah, this one I had in my notes for Riku. Love the topics that these poems wish to explore and the characters they represent. I assume can be read different ways as well, depending on the reader. But I was not prepared for the last segment. I won't spoil what happens. You'll have to read it to find out. Some people in the chat already know what it is, but the goofy holler is involved, and that is all I'm going to say.
Yes,
I didn't mean to make that noise, but
you'll have to go read it on the Artist Alley of our website, and also, yes, go and follow Riku Braveheart on his tumblr.com/blog/Riku Braveheart 826.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Riku.
Thanks, Riku.
This was wonderful.
Goofy Riz Peak.
You know. No.
I always wanted everyone to go read Goofy Riz to themselves.
After this, though, please don't leave.
After this,
please
yes.
stay with us.
Yeah, please stay with us.
As always, after this. Wait, go, stay. Chad is saying the rhythm is beautiful. We love a rhyme. Lots of snapping. We also have a video coming up with a collection of stories from Book Club 13. Yes, they do. I did watch that one. That was very good. So that will be coming later this week.
Yeah.
Look out for the video. Hashtag thank Book Club 13 and thank Riku Braveheart.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Riku.
You did not miss Goofy Riz. It is on the website. We didn't get to read it here, but on to the next piece. By
the next
SirLoingStake.
Yes, by SirLoingStake, called Hearts Intertwined. Two young people brought together by fate, their hearts intertwined. This is a record of their connection, told through a chain of sonnets.
Okay, and this is what SirLoingStake has to say about it. Kingdom Hearts was, along with Final Fantasy, one of the first video game franchises that truly captured my interest in narrative video games. Something about their emotive nature, which did not speak down to the audience, truly lit a fire within me, which has never truly left. I credit playing Kingdom Hearts as one of the main reasons why I ended up as a teacher of English. The games taught me how effective character-driven narratives can and should be respected, and I try and pass that on to my own students. They also gave me an emotional maturity to deal with a lot of difficult moments in my life, and the empathy to support others in moments of crisis. The games mean so much to me as a result. One of my favorite mediums, even as a boy, was poetry. Being Welsh, I was always surrounded by incredible writers whose rhythm and musicality were so inspirational and led to a lifelong love. One of my specialisms is the sonnet, and I realized that March Caprice would be the perfect time to combine my two loves and attempt to write something truly unique. Sonnets are traditionally love poems, popularized by Shakespeare, and I felt that this could be the perfect form to reflect the connection between Sora and Inkeyri. Told as a back and forth between the two at different points between the main numbered titles before ending with a final poem where both voices intertwine, I attempted to reflect through the writing how, despite being separated from each other, they will always be connected by their hearts. Each poem is given a title named after a significant track in the soundtrack. The opening poem, Dearly Beloved, takes place after the destruction of Destiny Islands, while the second, Hikari, explores Kairi's feelings after their separation. The third poem, Sanctuary, explores Sora's emotions upon waking up from the pod in Twilight Town, while in the fourth, Passion, is told upon the pair reuniting in the world that never was. Poems 5 and 6, Face My Fears and Always on My Mind, show the pair's different perspectives while sat on the tree in the final scene of Parts 3. This is where this project began. With the imagined conversation the pair may have had, unspoken in game, I wanted each poem to really explore how they may feel about each other, unfiltered and more grown-up than what we see in the final games. The final poem is The Anomaly. Each line connects from Sora to Inkeyri one after another, speaking across the dimensions. Sora stuck in Quadratum, with Inkeyri in slumber as seen in Melody of Memory. This is the first time I have ever written something like this, and I really hope I have done you all proud. I would love to hear what you think.
I started changing, and I
We'll have a good poem. Have a good poem, and look at that cover art.
Oh, he's doing the bathroom. Awesome, cool, whatever.
Really pretty.
Yes, the two different colored hearts. Symbolism. We love good symbolism.
We do. I'm really
Jane,
excited.
we can hear you. Oh,
Jade.
yes, this one by SirLoingStake. A lot of context going in. Excited to see what we got going on. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Alright, let's head on over.
Sora, face my fears. Well, this is it. I feel it deep within. There may be no return from where I'll go. Yet through deep fear needles beneath my skin, I cannot stumble, for resolve to slow. These warnings made, I give no second thought. Though sacrificial cup now runneth dry, I cannot falter. This time, now cheaply bought, is running out. I cannot question why. To you, sweet Inkeyri, I owe everything, and though I'll soon be gone, I promise thee, upon our Paupu oath our hearts will cling, and will return right here at Paupu Tree. Hand in hand, I gaze into your eyes. Please do not cry, just look up to the skies. Inkeyri, always on my mind. Our journey ends, so much I know is true. All friends are saved, our foes all vanquished so. Upon these sun-kissed shores I gaze upon you, my Sora bathed in twilight afterglow. We sit in silence, watch the boys at play, and hear the joyful laughter of the rest. All brought together, these souls once astray, now here upon our island coalesced. My lazy bum, you truly saved us all. Though little would you care of sacrifice, the darkness now perpetually stalled, yet now I feel our love's fool's paradise. Our fingers locked, I can't avoid your eye. As into light you fade, I say goodbye. Sora and Inkeyri, treasured memories. The oath I keep in light's eternal flame.
The hope I keep in calling out your name
Will pull me back from everlasting shame.
Be reassured, there's no one to be blamed.
In deep oblivion I lie awake.
You sacrificed yourself for all of our sakes.
I don't know how much more that I can take.
You knew that there was more than life at stake.
Forgive me, love, for leaving you again.
I hope that you're not drowning in your pain.
Your trust I lost, your faith I did profane.
Your legacy lies beyond mortal plane.
My love,
My love,
please find me.
stay the course. Our hearts entwined in love's unending force. That was
Wow.
really nice at the end. I like that one.
Yeah, that one's so lovely, and the style, I like I've already said this earlier, but I just like love poetry, and you can see how like that SirLoingStake like is an English teacher. Like
Oh,
it is
yeah, for
so
sure.
well constructed. And me myself, I majored in English in college, so I'm just like geeking out so much over these. It is just so lovely. The way the characters just like come through like the sonnet. It is like like I wish I had the words to like specifically just express what these make me feel, but also the back and forth at the end is like just very lovely. Like the rhyme, the rhythm, I'm just so in love with it.
Chat is saying chills. And oh my god, oh that's pretty, I'm crying. We love poetry. Yes.
Yes, we
A
do.
lovely piece. For my notes. Ooh, where did I put them? Whoop, there they are. Okay. I wrote soft and beautiful poems. Adding actual dialogue from the games is like a punch to the gut. Thank you for that, SirLoingStake. Delivered in a powerful way. The quotes are exactly where they need to be. This author is clearly very seasoned with writing poems. Each word choice used here in a way that sticks with the reader. A treasure to read.
Yeah, for sure. It's so good.
So good. And you can read the rest of it because there is more on the
There's
Artist
more.
Alley of our website. Yes, and then go follow SirLoingStake at substack.com/@SirLoingStake. Yep. And the back and forth. Yes, I know.
Yeah, that's so good.
Greenie listening while I tend the coconut farm.
Greedy.
Greenie, hopefully we'll get you back soon.
Yeah. Goodbye, Greedy.
Yes, thanks, SirLoingStake. Thank you.
Thank yous. It's so good.
It's so
More
good.
poems.
More poems. We love poetry. Yes. All right. Are we ready for the next one?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Next, we have Soley Guacamole with her piece Sora's Sacrifice. Faced with the encroaching darkness of Hollow Bastion, Yoru and Sora are each forced to make hard, painful choices. Alright, and the description. This story is an excerpt from a as yet unreleased future chapter of Beyond the Door, the first story in the Kingdom Hearts Revision Project. The Revision Project is my own attempt to retell the events of the Kingdom Hearts series, serving to tell the new story of an original character, simplify and tweak the lore of the series to my own tastes, and provide new perspectives on the characters and themes present in the series. This scene in particular is a pivotal moment in the story of Beyond the Door, and it serves to highlight all three of my chief motivations in writing the Revision Project in the first place. While writing, I wanted to highlight Yoru's character, her relationship with Sora, and new and altered lore relating to Ansem, Hollow Bastion, and the Keyblade of Heart. As the holder of a creative writing degree and a lifelong fan of Kingdom Hearts, I have long been inspired to try my hand at telling its story in my own way. My intention here is to showcase the strongest points of the Revision Project, in the hopes that my fellow Kingdom Hearts fans might enjoy my take on the series we all love.
Ooh, yeah. Also, shout out to creative writing degrees people. Like, me too.
Me too.
We love that.
Twinsies, yes.
Yeah.
Yay.
We're a whole there. Yay! Creative writing. We love it.
Yeah. Oh yes.
I'm
chat.
so excited for this.
Yeah, chat saying the cover is incredible. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at it. Oh. I think that is the chamber where you fight Ansem, I think.
Yeah. Oh, it's so lovely. Like, I like the blur kind of like gives it like that. You could tell what it is, but it's like, it's so good. I can't really put it into words.
Yes. Love it. Love it. So let's see what it's all about. All right. The Keyblade of Heart was cold to the touch. The handle stung my palm, but as I held it, I became accustomed to the pain. Sora moved to stand in front of me, his face a maelstrom of conflicting emotions. I screwed my eyes shut, but he was burned into the darkness, his outline illuminated in the inky black. I looked at him once more, and now he was smiling. Always something to smile about. I felt tears well at the corners of my eyes as I leveled the tip of my blade at Sora's heart. I was just inches from his chest, and I could see the gentle motion of his breathing. I didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do this to him, even if the world would crumble into nothing otherwise. But he was smiling, a wide, happy grin that caused the side of his eyes to wrinkle up. He was ready. I took one final breath, feeling as though I was floating above my own body as I stepped forward and plunged the blade into his chest. As I twisted my wrist and turned the blade, the tears finally fell from my eyes, and a rush of realization rocked my heart. I love him. I pulled back, wanting to stop, but I was too late. At the most inopportune moment, everything slid into place, like the pieces of a puzzle that I had left in its box, being too stubborn and unwilling to solve it. I loved Sora. Tender feelings had bloomed in my heart since the moment in the sacred place where he had helped me draw my night sky. I had been scared of this, scared of losing him, so I denied it. I had lost him, so denial would serve me no more. I surged forward, arms outstretched, hoping to grab him and wrap him in an embrace that would hold him together. I hadn't even cleared half the distance between us when two orbs of light burst from his chest in a flash. One floated up and up into the sky, while the other slowly hovered past my head, presumably returning to its owner, to Inkeyri. I reached him at last, wrapping my arms around him. His form flickered with light, then burst into a cascade of shining wisps that circled up into the sky, away from me. He was gone.
Ooh. Sora, no!
Sora, no!
Sora!
Why did you have to write an excerpt about this part that hurt me so much as a child?
Yeah, for real.
Thank you, Soley Guacamole.
Yeah, thank you, Soley. This one, yeah, I like, just love this sort of like reinterpretation with like a new character, and everything, and like how this character is experiencing in real time, like Sora doing what he did, and you just like feel, like these emotions, like, oh, it's so interesting. I'm so fascinated, by this and what like journey, like you like this character has had like to get to this point, like it's so good.
Right? Yeah, this piece is a Sora XOC original character. For my notes, I wrote the drama of it all. Main character did some bad things like Riku, and they stabbed Sora inside, which is very visceral experience reading it, as we just did. The main character comes to realize she loves Sora. Interesting to see the same scene play out, but with new perspectives and characters. It's an easy read, and there's lots of angst, and it hurts. And now you get to hurt too, chat.
Yeah, join us.
All of them are like, oh god, oof, ouchie, ouch. Come back, Sora. Oh. Nixia, no, that hurts. Stop with the Donald voice.
It's lovely and painful from Dynamite Sunshine.
Yeah, exactly.
That sums it up pretty well.
This one was really good. Yes, definitely go read all of it. On the Artist Alley, and follow Soley Guacamole on her Blue Sky, which is pinned above in the chat. Yep.
After.
Yep.
All right, and up next is.
Let me grab the thing.
Soup and scribblz. Sorry, not and. Soup and
Soup.
scribblz.
Soup.
Soup. Oh.
Let me pin that. Where'd it go? Come back.
You got it.
go.
You got it.
I got it. So Soup and Scribblz, her piece is Bygone Moments. In Bygone Moments, Riku is struggling to cope with the loss of Sora and ponders everything he never got to say or do with his best friend. Very short and sweet, and I feel like we're in for more pain.
I got a feeling.
Mhm.
It's gonna be
Shane,
a bad night.
Shane, would you like to read the description?
I will happily read the description. As soon as I heard the theme Homecoming, I really got to thinking about how Kingdom Hearts characters view home. And I think for most of them, home is wherever their friends are. Which, thanks to my KH3 obsessed self, ended up with me wondering what home would be like to Riku after Sora disappears. Riku is no doubt one of the most strong-willed characters in the series, but Sora has always been a constant in his life, so I want to explore how that sudden, devastating change could affect him. I'm quite proud of the finished product and hope you will all enjoy. Happy March Caprice! Happy March Caprice soup. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be painful, I can tell.
This one,
Yeah.
spoilers, this one hurt me a lot. Yes, thank you, Soup.
Really?
But yes,
Feel
why don't
pain.
why don't we get into it?
Alright, let's see what she does. Do you want me to read this as well?
Yes, please.
Absolutely. A faint blue glow shone on the exhausted 18-year-old Riku's face, revealing deep violet rings that sagged below his eyes. The heavy set of a stubble-lined jaw and an intense gravity that pulled upon his blistering lips to fix his expression on a permanent scowl. He was no stranger to how far he'd fallen. There was a point in his life where he could rise at the crack of dawn and sprint across the shore and back without breaking a sweat. These days, he could barely lift himself from bed. There was a point in his life where he was considered attractive. The mirror seemed to glare at him lately. There was a point in life where he was able to strike down enemies with ease. He couldn't recall the last time he'd so much as even held his keyblade. Riku stared at his gummy phone. The sun shone back. It was the last picture he'd ever had of Sora. A radiant smile stood against the boy's glimmering copper skin and caused his ocean blue eyes to crinkle in the delight. A critic may comment on the detail lost by the blur of the image, but Riku thought that was the greatest detail of all, a testament to Sora's ever-present enthusiasm. He held his phone to his chest and shut his eyes with a shuddering breath. That day was so vivid in his memory. Toes curled into the sand, gentle sea breeze caressing their faces, the skies wrapped in ribbons of orange and pink, and the cruelest lie he had ever heard. Just a moment. So deceptive, those words. He watched Sora go. He never witnessed his return. A moment? A moment wasn't even meant to turn into forever. There were so many more memories to be had, stories to share, jokes to tell, now left to drift aimlessly in the abyss of Riku's heart. Every day, those lost words sat inside him. Their weight grew stronger. He was chained to that image as remorse clawed at him relentlessly. Hi, Raiders! Welcome on
Hi,
in.
Raiders!
Hi, Raiders! Welcome.
Tone shift. Welcome, Raiders.
Perfect timing.
Good timing. We're here for
Thank
big
you for
sad
the
hours.
You're just in time for pain. Yes.
Some comfort at the end, at the tunnel.
Ah, that's my soup. Yes.
Oot says, "Happy March Caprice, indeed." Yeah. Soup of
Welcome in,
pain.
Raiders.
I already love
Welcome,
this. Cries for Riku. Keyboard smashes. I'm going to
Soup.
pretend that Riku is just an old man. He's fine, just old. just what I wanted. Pain soup. Wanted to read that before the raid overtook the chat.
Yes.
Soup, my goat. Welcome to agony.
Soup, one hurt so bad, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Like a tone of angst and sadness immediately. Riku is taking it very hard that Sora is gone, as you can see. Very real depiction of depression and friends trying to reach Riku. The voicemail Riku left for Sora hurt to read, and the ending was absolutely perfect. I won't spoil it. Please go read it on the Artist Alley of our website, and go give Soup a follow on their Archive of Our Own, which is pinned in the chat.
Yeah, like just like the emotions like of this piece, like that feeling of just loss and like that sort of like listlessness that happens, especially I would imagine this is like right after, like soon, not too long after Sora disappeared, and it's just kind of like the flow of like so many different emotions, like grief, guilt, like just it is like a storm, and you just kind of find yourself so overwhelmed that it's like you've Riku here is just like in this excerpt, it's just like it kind of like turns into just like he can't even really bring himself to do anything really except just like Miss Sora, and it's very like it is a very like strong like visceral sort of like expression of loss, and like this whole piece explores that feeling very well. The Soup, you did such a good job.
Yeah, hashtag thanks, Soup. Grief is
Yes,
so heavy.
Thanks, Soup.
Yeah.
Thanks, Soup. Riku, I love you. Yes, we all do. Yes.
Yeah.
So is Riku's emotional support human. Yeah, big agree.
Yeah, big agree.
Big agree.
Uh,
I just love in all caps. Welcome to agony.
Welcome to agony. There's only pain and suffering here.
Yes, wonderful job, Soup. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are we? Do we want to see what's into the next fic? Maybe something a little happier.
We shall see. Let's go.
We'll see.
Nope.
We have Sushi Spider with his piece Into the Basement. Riku went missing after entering their school's super scary basement. Now Sora goes down there to find him, and we see what's in the basement.
Ooh, yeah, and this is what Sushi Spider had to write. I am once again presenting my evil urban fantasy / kidlit AU. If you recall last year's entry, that was the end of the story. So this year, I did the beginning, or close to it at least. This piece ended up a lot more suspenseful than it was intended to be when I started writing it, but it definitely worked out in the end, especially with the fun symbolism that I tossed in there. Hope y'all like it! Ooh, I'm really excited for this.
This one is spooky scary. Yeah. We're going into the basement, and can we talk about the cover art of Foreboding?
Yeah, it's so ominous!
Yeah. So
I love the colors.
That's what immediately made me go, nope, that's ominous.
Really, not the employees only on the tour. I noticed that recently.
Yeah, are you going in there? Because I don't think I will.
I don't think I work here.
Somebody has to go into the basement first, and it's not gonna be me. So you better
All right,
say it.
I'll go. Let's get.
Thank you, Shane.
I'm brave. Oh, Greenie's in here. Hold on.
Greenie?
Greenie?
Back from the coconut farm
No,
to join us?
he's in the basement. He was in the basement the whole time.
Oh! The coconut's put up there. Greenie!
Greenie!
Hello, can you all hear me?
Greenie!
Yay!
You're back from the coconut farm.
Hey, I don't know how long I have before the coconuts claim me again.
Oh, we love to have you.
Yes, I'm
Welcome
happy to
back,
be here.
Greenie.
Thank you. Is there anything I can be reading? Anything I can be doing? How can I
Sure.
help?
Well, now that you
can-
mention it.
Yeah, why don't you go into the basement first, Greenie, and read
Oh!
Sushi Spider's piece?
Oh, have I entered a very special like horror story here or spooky
You
story?
just may have. We'll have to look and see.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me see.
We just read the
All right.
description, so it'll be the next slide.
Got it. Okay, got it. So let's see. All right.
All right, let's head over then.
Alrighty.
Good luck, Greenie.
Hey, thanks.
You got this.
Push.
The door was cracked open slightly, which was somehow worse. It was a beckoning thing, a curious invitation. Sora's grip tightened on his flashlight, staring at those gray doors. The intimidating, "Staff only, keep out" sign, the only thing reminding Sora that this was a school, his school. But he had to do this, didn't he? Riku had disappeared down there 3 days ago, and no one had believed Sora about it. They all thought he ran away to some other town, but Sora knew that wasn't true. Riku was still down there, and Sora was going to find him. With an anxious glance out into the darkened hallway behind him, Sora placed a hand on the door handle, creaking it open further. Behind it, the darkness loomed, the stairs and railing barely being visible in their descent into the dark. With a flick of his hand, he turned on the flashlight. The darkness was sliced through by the beam, revealing the floor beyond the end of the stairs. Huh, it wasn't that deep actually. Carefully, Sora descended the steps, keeping his eyes trained on the illuminated area, making sure he didn't lose his way. The floor was a cold concrete, so cold he could kind of feel it through his shoes. A full-body shiver raced through him as the cold air pricked his skin. Nothing to do but carry on. His flashlight beam danced across the walls of gray brick, covered in places with weird stains. That's probably bad, he thought, but carried on anyway, because he needed to find Riku. The hallway was so long that his flashlight beam wouldn't go all the way down it, the light scattering against the dust in the air. But yet, there were no cobwebs on the ceiling, and the floors were mostly clean. Soon he came across a door in the wall. It was heavy, unmarked, and gray, like the entrance door. And most importantly, it was unlocked.
Ooh.
I like how
Okay.
Greenie just came back and we pushed him down into the basement first.
You just shoved me into the basement. Oh, nerd.
Okay. Sure.
Awesome.
Thank you, Greedy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Greenie, and thank you, Sushi Spider. Let me look at my notes for Sushi Spider. Thank you for the horror vibes. First of all, thank you.
Please, thank you. Yeah.
The excerpt is the beginning of the story, so I won't spoil what happens or what Sora finds down there. You'll just have to go and read it. I will say I quite enjoyed it. Would highly recommend. Love the more realistic vibes that this one has in the writing.
Yeah, I just love this. Like, it's just like I guess like the thing with horror, right, is like that sense of dread, like of like the built up like fear, the terror, and I think Sushi Spider does this extremely well. It's like just the whole vibe of like Sora just trying to like approach this door, trying to like go in, but Sora has to do it because Riku has to be somewhere there, right? And it's like there's no choice but to go in, and it's just like that is like the dread. You're like, oh, what's Sora going to find down there? And like Sushi Spider just does like a really good job portraying like that build up. Like tension can be really hard to write sometimes, so it's really cool when you see someone do it well. And like, yeah, this is just great. I love the spooky vibes. More horror in March Caprice, please.
Agree. We love when tension rising.
Tension rising. Everyone in chat is like, spooky. I'm scared. Spooky.
It's very spooky. That was fun to read.
Yeah.
I am a horror fan. I love me a good horror story, a good horror movie. And this definitely scratched that itch. So thank you very much, Sushi Spider.
Yes, thank you, Sushi
Also-
Spider.
Yeah, great one to jump back in on.
Yeah, no kidding. I was gonna say
Yeah.
that was perfect for you actually. We were all saying we didn't want to go down in the basement. They were gonna make me go down. I was like, no.
Oh.
And then you
Mhm.
popped
Oh,
up
and so
we're
then
like,
you
oh,
shoved
perfect.
me in. Got it.
Well,
Perfect.
you look like you were just ready and willing, you know.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
if-
I was so down.
If you survived the coconuts, I'm sure you would have been fine. You're a survivor. You got it. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know what? You're so right. You know what? Flattery shouldn't work, but it does. It does. And I'll do it again. Thank you.
All right.
You can follow Sushi Spider on their Tumblr, tumblr.com/Sushi Spider 12 top.
Mhm.
And of course, don't visit the website until after the showcase, or we'll find you.
Yeah, we'll find you for sure. Watch out, guys.
Yep. Don't do it.
Hey, don't do it. Jane, really quick. I am just a little too tall, so I am cutting off some of the words.
Oh, okay.
Can I be made
Shrinkified?
just a little smaller? Yeah, shrinkified goblin.
I will shrink you down a little bit using my magic powers. Nope, not that one. Hold on, let me do this first. Let me woo, and see if my magic dust will. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Hey.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, there we go. Hey, y'all know what's really, really messed up? It's messed up that a goblet is a big cup and not a tiny goblin, right?
You know,
I think that's messed up.
I agree. You know.
Why am I so small?
How did I get so small?
Yeah. Perfect.
We ready to move on to the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And our next one is The Night I Fell into the Heavens by the Fassa.
Yes, and the Fassa here is his summary. As Tsukuyomi's world gets engulfed by darkness, he must now learn to deal with his grief over the loss of his dreams and loved ones. I'm not sure whose turn is it yet.
You guys did just do a whole lot of reading. Do you guys want me to do two, or do we want to? How do we want to do it?
Sure, you can do this one if you'd like.
Okie doke. Then in that case, let's get started. So, The Night I Fell into the Heavens came about when I was reflecting about the themes present during scenes taking place inside the realm of darkness. Themes of despair, loss, and a slow fading of hope always fascinated me. And as I grew older, I came to see them in very real places in my life. The real light bulb moment came when thinking, what if Sora received the Keyblade in a moment of deep emotional pain? That brought the other questions. Would he accept the call to action? Would he have the strength to carry on? Those questions are the driving force behind the short story and drove the building of Tsukuyomi's backstory. I am myself a screenwriter, so I haven't had many opportunities to play around with short fiction. I'm using this showcase as an opportunity to experiment in story structure, figuring out how to reveal key plot points at the right moment while still hooking readers in. I hope it works out, but even if it doesn't, I hope you can all appreciate the story both in its structural experimentation and through its themes. Cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what this brings in. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to the screenwriters.
Y'all with your degrees and stuff. So cool. So cool. I wouldn't know what that's like. Nope. Nope. So, fun fact about the Fassa, I actually knew who they were before they signed up. They were an old KH Wiki editor that an old friend of mine, and we hadn't talked in years, and all of a sudden I saw his name on the sign up sheet, and I was like, oh, hello again. So it was very cool to see the Fassa come back. So Fassa, I don't know how you found March Caprice, but good to hear from you again, and I look forward to reading your piece.
Good to see you. Good.
Yeah, good to have you here.
What do we think about the cover, friends?
I still
love
like the dark. Yeah. The dark.
I love the darkness, the stars, but then specifically these two orbs kind of spiraling in the center that give very much the impression of heartless eyes peering from the darkness. That's so good.
Yeah.
I actually love it so much. Simple and clean. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. And effective. It's the way this cover's making me feel this morning.
Oh, that's good. That was good.
Well, hopefully this doesn't scare me at all.
Let's hope not. That would be pretty crazy if we had two back-to-back horror ones, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to see. All right, then let's move on.
All right. Who wants to be my voice, or the character for the narration? I'll be the narrator, but who's doing the speaking?
I guess because I haven't done the reading for at least for a bit. I'll do the character voices.
Okay. Sounds good. So, we arrived a few hours later to a still blackened sky, but I could make out silhouettes of tropical foliage that would indicate our arrival was near.
Tsukiyomi?
Himari asked.
Huh? This is where I'd like to study if both worlds were still living. I don't see the vision. Do you see the stalk?
I asked, pointing towards a small wooden structure now hanging from uncertain soil.
Some of it's a bit dark. Imagine. Oh, is this?
Yeah, I think maybe. Maybe for this, maybe I'll just read. Yeah, sorry. As I'm reading through it. Yeah, sorry. Imagine a big, beautiful sunset slowly drowning into the ocean. We'd sit at the edge of the dock, whisper sweet nothings into each other's ears, and plan our lives together. That's a nice plan. I could tell she was hiding something. Come on, tell me what's going on. It's awful. She started to cry. Himari, trust me, if anyone knows that, it's me. At least you still got your dad back in the village. That too, but I'm talking about what I've been feeling. How could someone so lovely feel anything remotely close to awful? I would never pass that exam. I'd still be stuck in the plant if... Her tears intensified. I couldn't believe it. The event that took my family and most of my friends from me, that left me with crippling anxiety and nightmares I couldn't fully understand. How could she think of that as... I'm happy, she continued. I'm happy to be here with you. Sitting here in the palace, I can't help but tear up writing about this. Why did I walk away? Was I really so engulfed in sorrow that I couldn't talk it out? Didn't I know that it would only make things worse? That was the last time I'd see her. What a note to end on.
And we're back to pain.
Just as the music is swelling too, that was perfect.
Yeah. Oh, that was so good.
Dang. Yeah, sorry, partway through that I was like, wait, this might be better with just one voice. My bad.
Yeah.
It's okay.
This one I had in my notes, explores the loss an original character goes through when their world is destroyed, and the heavy burden that a Keyblade can bring about to a normal person. Very engaging and realistic read with dramatic undertones. Also, older protagonists, not something you see every day.
True. Yeah, this one.
This is good. Go for it.
Yeah, the feeling reading this whole piece, it is such. I've said this quite a bit. It's a very heavy feeling, and like that's sort of the sort of tragedies that happen in the KH universe, and kind of seeing that in a more like dark and kind of like very visceral way. It kind of makes it really hit different. And seeing this character, like, especially with like that last time, that was the last time I'd see her. Just like, the loss. It's, I think the Fassa manages to capture just sort of like the more tragic, like tones that Kingdom Hearts has, and like it makes me so invested into Tsukiyomi's story here, and like how is he going to come back from this sort of thing? How is he going to move forward? And like it makes me curious.
And you can read the whole thing on our Artist Alley on the website, and go give the Fassa a follow on his Instagram / the Fassa.
Heck yeah.
Very nice. This one made me cry too. So
Lots of
good.
clapping.
Clap. Yes.
Yep, clap. Very good.
What a
What
stinger. in all caps.
Yeah.
Yep.
The hashtag thank the Fassa.
Yes, thank the
Yep,
Fassa.
thank the Fassa.
Finally, we brought last year we said we are going to Brazil, and Brazil came back to us. and gave us the Fassa.
Awesome.
All right, are we ready to move on to the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, let me get my link. All right, let's go.
All right, the next one is Untitled, a Kingdom Hearts Allyphant story by the Unversed Creative Network.
Unrelated. This is unrelated to me, just pointing it out.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. So this one is our first writing entry ever made by a group. So the chapter, let me see, where's my summary? Untitled, a Kingdom Hearts Allyphant story, chapter 1 of a collaborative Kingdom Hearts fan story where writers build one evolving narrative using improv yes and rules. So there are multiple authors in this. I did speak with the group and we decided on this one we're not going to show you an excerpt. Instead, we're going to tell you more about how it works and the process of how this group went about making the story.
Ooh,
So if
okay.
you want to read the story, go to their website, theunversed.com. And also you can see it on the Artist Alley of our website. But why don't we see what you guys think about this premise we got going on?
Mm-hmm.
That's so fun. The idea of like coming together and just improvising
Yes-anding
a
an
story.
entire narrative.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hand
I
in
love
hand.
that.
Just group. Yes, very
That
nice.
sounds so
Great.
fun. I'm gonna have to give this one a read.
Mhm. So why don't we see what it's all about?
All right.
All right, I can read this one.
All right.
We are proud to present Chapter 1 of Untitled, a Kingdom Hearts Allyphant story, a living collaborative writing project crafted by members of the Unversed Creative Network. The Unversed Network is a team of Kingdom Hearts fans and content creators. This project was inspired by English class projects where each student writes the beginning of a story and then passes the paper to the person on the left. That person then adds to the story and passes it to the left. Rinse and repeat until papers are returned to the original author, and suddenly 20 new stories have been created with 20 different points of view
Wow.
and unique writing styles mixed into each. We have taken this idea and framed it around Kingdom Hearts with two main rules. No communication about the story between writers. You may not give any indication to the other writers about where you want the story to go or offer any kind of explanations about what you meant by what you wrote. You must follow the improv rule of yes and, meaning you accept the reality of what is presented and then you add onto that reality. Do not negate the creative submissions of your fellow writers. For example, if a previous writer said that Sora's hands grew an extra finger, this is now the new reality. No take-backsies. Accept that and add it on to it however you wish, but do not say that Sora's extra finger just fell off and then move on. Chapter 1 will be live on our website, available to read by the time of this reading, yes, theunversed.com, with new chapters added regularly. The story is being written actively and will go on being written until we feel it has reached a conclusion that makes sense, or until it becomes so twisted and chaotic that we decide to put it out of its misery. Enjoy!
Amazing.
Oh, that's really fun. This is like the epitome of like community coming together to like make something really fun, and like it's so fitting for a series like Kingdom Hearts. It is absolutely beautiful, and I also kind of actually read the thing at the March Caprice website. So if you want to read it, you should go there. Or yeah, and it's really fun just seeing how different writers come together to make a narrative, especially with like not much like context. You just have to get it and go. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had in my notes, this is a pure fun telephone game with writing, engaged the whole way through. Interesting to see where this was going and what directions the authors took with it. Hope they do more of these. Truly a delight to read. I'm not going to spoil it. You're just going to have to read it for yourself.
They got 20 different points of view. That's so cool. That's so many that they got that.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So many.
That's so cool.
So many.
And this is another group that I think, quote me if I'm wrong, I see BJ Burnsie in our chat right now, who's a part of that. I think they also they either met at Reconnect or last year's March Caprice. I don't remember which, but yeah, that's a group of friends that have met recently and started a big network of creators together. Was so really cool. We met at Reconnect. Oh, see?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah, that is so cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to groups. Just to,
Mhm.
shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
all the
groups.
groups made.
Shout out to KH Guys,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. Of course.
And I think they do videos and
Collaboration.
stuff too, but they have their own website. That's awesome.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Danbot wrote, "This is so fun. It's low key like Gartic phone or paper telephone.
Yep.
Love this kind of stuff. That's so fun. It's kind of like a exquisite corpse art exercise. I've never heard of that, but yeah, it sounds insane out of
Yeah.
context.
Mhm.
Yes, thank you, Dot. But yes,
Yeah.
it's very fun to read. Just go read it. That's all I can say. Just go read it. I can't say more.
Just
No
go
spoilers.
read.
Yeah, I'm excited to read it. It kind of reminds me of a lot of like theater exercises we would do as well, like in theater classes. So yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Yeah. Hashtag
Mhm.
thank the
Oh.
UCN.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank the UCN.
Thank you, UCN.
Cool.
Mhm.
I think Dango, who we read earlier, is I guess a part of that group as well, according to chat. So cool.
Mhm.
So if you want more
Ooh,
Dango,
yeah.
check this out.
Check them out.
Shout out to collections of people. Shout out to collaboration. Shout out to plural.
Yeah, shout out to Plural.
The
Woo!
concept of plural. Oh, that's so cool.
Mhm.
All right, are we ready to move on to the next win?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, this next one is by Trinity Zaus or Jaus. Did we get a pronunciation on that?
I did
Ow.
not. I've been saying.
I
Trinity
almost want to say chaos. Yeah.
Oh, right, it was chaos. That's right. I
Yes,
learned that
yeah.
yesterday, and I'm like, I remember something that I've been pronouncing wrong this whole time. Trinity Chaos. Yes.
Please correct us if we're wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, but Trinity Chaos, let me see. So his piece is Beginning Reconciliation. What was meant to be avoiding a problem becomes a chance for Terra to seek counsel over his past as Xehanort. Maybe there's a way forward. And who would like to read the description?
Go ahead. My goal was to write a story that follows this year's homecoming theme. I want to find a deeper meaning instead of the annual celebration events from high school. Could the term also mean visiting a past location along with memories left behind, and then trying to figure out what to do next? Facing the home and faces from Terranort's past would be Terra's second homecoming. We love when people use the theme in their works. It makes me so giddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
We put so much work into the theme and people get it.
Yeah. Woo.
Terra, Wayfinders mentioned finally. Yes, I know. We love Terra.
Hurrah!
Terra.
Terra in his sticker
Terra.
book.
Oh boy.
The sticker book, yes.
The sticker book. Woo.
Stick a book.
All right.
All right, we ready to go over?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beginning reconciliation. Trinity Chaos. Excerpt. When Ienzo called me to his appointment, he informed me he had found you frozen from a shock, Ansem reflected. The elderly host gave Terra an unimpressed stare and sighed. You had not thought through this plan, though, did you, Terra? Terra let out a small gasp. Even though they had done introductions beforehand, this was perhaps the first time Ansem the Wise had called him by name. Ansem continued. I must confess, I have been wary about you. No doubt you already knew that. Yet, I'd come to Yenzo's arrangement to understand you. I want to know who Terra was instead of who I knew as Xehanort. Shut up, Diz.
In all caps. Shut up.
Ooh, this is intriguing. Ooh, I like your accent. Where are you from? Shut up, Ava.
No, I think
I
Ava's
don't
onto
even
something
go
here.
Yes, for this one I had in my notes, delving into the experiences Tara's gone through and talking through them with someone unexpected, Ansem the Wise. Really nice to see these two talk about what happened from both sides and see Tara grow and try his best to set everything right again and apologize to others and forgive himself.
Yeah. Oh wow, this was good. As like I love Tara so much. He's like he's personally like my favorite among the Wayfinders. And like I always like think about those things like how when him getting possessed by Xehanort, how this causes like such a big like cause and effect throughout the whole series. Like a lot of this like the Dark Seeker saga is like from Birth by Sleep and what happened to Tara. So kind of like always seeing writers try to like write about how he has to deal with this like fallout. How does he deal with the struggle of like for things he didn't do, but like he's so closely tied to that he can't really ignore it. And just seeing him like talk to someone like Ansem the Wise, who also made a lot of mistakes, makes for a very fascinating interaction, but also like a study of Tara, and by extension, Ansem the Wise as well.
Yeah, I always love when like people start writing about interactions of people like because the cast of Kingdom Hearts is so big, right? So people, Nomura's not gonna write about certain interactions with certain people. It's just there's too much. There's so much. So it's really cool to have like, okay, what does the first conversation after this big event happens look like with these two people? You know, what so I always love hearing people's people writing that instead of the series showing us.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And again, kind of going way back to we had in another story Roxas responding to Isa, years after everything had gone down, and how that can leave such a lasting impact. Here we have Ansem the Wise looking at that face and going, I don't know if I can even disconnect you from what I knew that face to represent, but here we are trying. So yeah, no, I agree. That is very cool. I just love seeing unexplored interactions because we get so much time with, Sora, Donald, Goofy. We get a little bit of time with a bunch of the other characters, but there are so many characters with interesting, or rather, there's so much potential for interesting interactions between them that we don't get to see on screen. So this is like the perfect medium to kind of explore that, like you said.
Aba in the chat, forgive yourself, love yourself.
Exactly. Dot saying exactly, Ava. Tara
Yeah.
Tara.
We love you, Tara.
Tara.
We love you, Trinity Chaos. Yes, you can go follow them on Blue Sky at trinitychaos.bsky.social.
Thank you, Trinity Chaos.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Trinity Chaos.
Thank you.
Yes, and I think we have one more.
Our last
guys.
one. Can you believe it's almost over?
I wonder who it could be. Who's
this?
Oh my goodness.
Who's this person?
Gasp.
What?
Who is this?
Gasp and
It's
shock.
our very own Yoro Shu, who's right here in chat right now.
Wow.
Hello.
In the call. Yes, hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Oh wow! I didn't expect this.
Can you,
Who could have predicted?
Can you push the button, Cheney?
For the next slide or for
the music and info card.
Oh, I'm a fool. Yes.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you. There it is.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yoro, well, this is your piece. I will read your summary. On the day before Sora and Riku's Mark of Mastery exam, the Destiny Island trio decide to watch the sunrise. And the piece is called "And Thus the Morning Arrives."
So I guess this is what I had to write for the description. One of my favorite things to write about in fanfics are the spaces in between stories that are implied rather than shown in canon. In this case, for this piece, it's the time leading up to Dream Drop Distance, specifically after the events of Coded. I also love character studies and the Destiny Island trio, so this was the result. I think about this period of time a lot, and hope readers enjoy this quick read. Happy March Caprice!
Happy March Caprice.
Happy March Caprice, Yoro.
I love your cover.
Happy March Caprice. It's so good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Look at that little starfish, like a Paufu just soaking up the sun.
Yep. Captures perspective so well too. With like it really does simulate a camera's focus directly onto the Paupu.
And then you've got
slightly blurred as the trunk gets on, and then like the background, it's still there, but it has even more of that kind of like blurring effect. It's so gorgeously done. And you also did the art for the cover, right? So this is all you.
Yes. Yeah,
Incredible.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it was so funny because last year I did like art for my cover too, but this year I actually wasn't sure if I would have like enough time to do the cover. But like I guess like near the end of the tunnel, I got like a bright light and managed to finally figure it out, and this came out of it, and I'm pretty happy. I'm really happy with how this came out.
It's more
Thank you. Thank you.
And spoiler alert, the piece is just as gorgeous as the cover.
Thank you.
Well,
so why don't we
let's
get
dive
on
in.
over to it?
Yeah.
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 I guess real quick, am I reading through the whole thing, or is someone gonna read the thoughts just to be sure already?
I think at this point we've had everyone just reading the whole thing, but how would you feel? Because this is your piece. How would you like it represented?
I guess I'll read through the whole thing since that's what we've been doing.
Cool.
Sure.
Okay. There was a time when he was younger and more eager to learn the skills needed to survive. Fishing, cooking, sewing, fighting. Riku was always looking ahead and trying to grow up. He'd pull an initially half-hearted Sora, then later including a curious Inkeyri to those workshops, and even as the pair would doze off partway through at first, the eldest of them would continue on diligently. As long as one of them knew how to do it well, it'd be fine. Who, other than Riku, would take up the mantle? Sand scatters as he steps onto the beach. He goes as close as he can without the waves being able to touch him. The play island is far in the distance, and is a sight he's seen hundreds, if not thousands of times. He's reminded of that night due to it still being dark. A whole year is both so short and agonizingly long. It never feels the way you want it to. At one point, you realize you've grown much taller, and your hair grows way past your shoulders, and yet, you're still eaten away by the same regrets day in and day out. Riku lets out a shaky breath. He's come a long way, he knows that. Mickey has told him so many times that it almost feels like a threat whenever unease creeps up on him. If he wants to be better, he has to keep striving forward. The only way is forward. If he remains stuck in the night, then he'll never see tomorrow. Tomorrow. Something's going to change tomorrow. Riku's pacing mind freezes at the weird feeling he has in his gut. So many unknowns, so many questions, so many threats. What if his friends got hurt? What if something happened to Sora and Inkeyri? What was he supposed to? A tired sigh escapes him. The others would get on his case again. He's still too used to acting on his own. Inkeyri had grumbled about that being ingrained into his DNA. Old habits die like Ansem, he thinks to himself with a little amusement. But we all have to see the light eventually.
Ooh, I love it so much.
Yeah.
Yoro, it's so good. You did such a great job capturing the anticipation before the Marsica Mastery exam, especially for Riku.
Thank you.
Yes, I had in my notes here, love the realism and peek into the characters, such as Inkeyri falling asleep in the morning and her wanting to get stronger, and both Riku and Sora's overall growth with everything they've been through. Very picturesque and flowing timestamp of that moment for all three of them. A moment of calm and a last glimpse of childhood and safety before the storm. Love it. It's so insightful and so in character. Yes, I agree. Neptune.
Yeah. I just love this moment that the characters get to breathe before the event looming ahead of them too. So you just kind of get to just have this moment to unwind with these characters. I love that. Thank you for depicting it.
Yeah, the calm before the storm.
Yeah, exactly, because so much is about to go so catastrophically for them very soon.
I know, DDD is about to happen.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a nice little kind of actually book end. So I was the first one, and mine was about DDD, and then we're ending the last one just before DDD. So kind of bookmarks, book end.
Yeah, that's good. That's
yeah. Good. Yeah. I guess I would just like to say like this piece I think has been like a culmination of like not only of my time in this fandom, because I only got into KH like relatively more recently in the past few years. And March Caprice I only joined like last year, but I would like to say this piece is like a culmination of like being in March Caprice and meeting all of these wonderful people, all my friends, Book Club 13 shout out. And like being around like other fans has made me like think about the series and how it's like changed my perspective. And I guess it's going into, well, not too personal, but like in recent years, like I've always kind of felt a sense of like loneliness. But getting into this community has like filled this void in a way that I never thought it could. And I would like to say that this piece, everything I do for March Caprice and for this community, it is out of love. Due to the love given to me, I wanted to give that out, and I hope this piece has, I guess, shown even just a bit of that love. And I would really like to thank March Caprice for giving me such an opportunity to be here, and especially being here to just celebrate our wonderful writers and just celebrate all of the amazing people in this community. And I would like to just thank everyone while I have the chance.
Yeah, thank you for sharing it.
Thank you for being a part of it. Yeah, we do
real.
not have a March Caprice without, our entrance in our communities. So thank you for being one of us. We as a group are March Caprice incarnate,
We are all of us together. Right now.
March Caprice.
Together.
And with that, we've come to the end of this showcase, everybody. How did you all like it?
What did you all think?
We hope you had as much fun. Yeah.
I had a lot of fun for the times when I was able to be here. Again, I'm sorry, the coconuts came for me. I didn't stand a chance.
It's okay. You can't control the coconuts.
You really can't. They came for us all. Yoro, I think you might be the only person so far that's been immune to the coconuts somehow.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried.
Yeah, everyone else has been attacked at some point. So happy you were able to make it through unscathed.
Yeah, I'll take any victory I can get. Take that, coconuts! You can't get me!
Yeah, take that, coconuts!
I wouldn't tempt them.
Yeah, that's true. We've still got like a few minutes here. Yeah. Apparently they attacked emixion earlier too.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yes, Yoro, tempting fate, lol.
Come at me! Actually, please don't come at me.
Please don't.
Oh, where'd you go? Oh, well.
Nope. Oh
no!
Whoa!
Well, before the coconuts get us, yes, thank you for coming to the Storytime Showcase. We've been your hosts for today. Once again, my name is Allyphant. You can find all my work on my website, dreamreaderallyphant.com. It was a pleasure to host you guys. I'm the writing lead for March Caprice, and I'll be seeing you around for the rest of the event. And Greenie, did you want to do your outro?
Yeah, I mean, just again, thank you everyone for including me on this. Thank you everyone for coming in to watch, listen to us showcase these very, very talented writers. Appreciate you all, and yeah, looking forward to the next March Caprice. Hopefully we can do more of this and keep bringing it to everyone and keep this community flow moving. Yeah, Chain, do you have anything else? Bye, folks.
Yeah, I guess like thanks as always for joining us, and there'll be more Marchy Capricey goodness coming up. Next is Sahara Infinity's stream, but we've got a little bit of a gap before that, so oh, I'm flying away. But so take this time to visit our artist alley and definitely read all these things.
Don't we have the developer logs and the streamer reports?
Oh, yes, and we have the developer logs, so stick around.
Stick around.
But we we'll have a little bit of an intermission after this, so take that time to once again enjoy the carousel, go visit our website, take a break, go piss, go eat, take care of yourself, and come back to Sahara Infinity. We will link that at chat at 4:30 p.m. Until then, happy March Caprice!
Happy March Caprice!
Happy March Caprice!
Oh, I'm still here. Do I have to do an outro again? Yeah, I can do a proper outro. Well, I'm Yorishu. On Tumblr I go by Yorishu. On AO3 I go by Moonlit_Blossom. It's been an honor. This is the first time I've ever been on a live stream, and you all are wonderful. And all our artists, all our writers, all our game dev streamers, everyone, you're all wonderful. And I would like to wish you all a happy March Caprice. Stick around.
Next slide.